Good morning, Zodjoy here, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. What is live stream number 12 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, hope your week is starting the way you want it to. We're back today for 3.5 hours as we continue on from the last stream, which was actually last Monday because we lost Friday's stream due to my little boy being ill. It's one of those things we can't change. It happens, unfortunately. We have streamed before when he's been ill, but I don't like to do it. I think it's unfair on him, especially when he's not feeling good either. And he was in a bit of a state last week, unfortunately. But that is what it is. We lost the stream. We can just do what we can. So today we continue on from Monday, weeks ago stream, Monday last week. And we need to catch up on where we're at. So we headed to Merhojed to try and talk to the person that they had caught after they'd been attacked while we were attacking the camp of the outlaws. And it turned out they've got bigger trouble than just being attacked. So after the attack, Merhojed contracted somehow a disease, an illness that is killing people in the village, and we agreed to help where we can. So we're going to continue that today. Hopefully we can figure out what's going on and do something to help the people that are there. And then we'll decide where we're off to after that. The big thing we're trying to do is keep the main story moving, but also clear everything else. And there was lots to see and do. So it's just trying to keep that as a steady rate, really. I think we're getting there. But yeah, I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. My weekend was spent playing Pokopia. Now, or Pokopia, I should say. It's one of those games that I never wanted to play. I love Pokemon, but I wasn't interested until I got it from my little boy because he wanted it. And I saw him play, and then suddenly it was like, actually, I want to play too. And yeah, I spent a weekend playing it. It kind of caught me by surprise at how good it is, to be honest. But yeah, it's one of those. It's a shame I don't stream Switch games, to be fair. Although I think it might be a bit boring for people, I don't know. But I'm thoroughly enjoying it anyway. It's just a shame the weekend's over. Because now I can't play it for a little while. But yeah, let me know if you're playing it yourself. It's one of those games that, like I say, I just wasn't expecting it to be as good as it is. And it's not, it's not full of action. It's not anything like that. It's just a nice play. But away from that, let's focus on the channel, shall we? So we've got 4 streams this week. If you haven't seen the schedule, check out the live stream schedule post on our community page. It says all the live streams we've got this week. And we are back with SnowRunner. An episode of SnowRunner is live on Saturday. Breakfast is Wednesday, I believe. And we've got 2 streams of this and 2 streams of Expeditions. Talking of this, right, let's load him. Pestilence is the mission. Merhojed with 37.1 hours in as it stands. The big thing I would have can't remember is controls. I hate having not playing regularly something because I then struggle with controls quite a lot. Hopefully we'll be okay getting back to them. Is there anything else we did in the last stream that I forgot about? Let's have a look. We went to Sasau to find Father Francis. We were attacked several times trying to get to Sasau. We eventually spoke to the miller, and he had a captive hiding a stash of money. Managed to get the captive back to Rattay and find the stash. Went back to Sasau, find Father Francis, who was attacked again. And then Merhojed is where we are now as well. So there were lots of fighting in the last stream, which wasn't obviously intentional. It just seemed to happen that way. Hopefully today... I don't mind the fighting. It's just because it's quite slow paced and you've got to be methodical with it. It kind of stops you getting ahead of what you're trying to achieve. That's the only downside. But there we go. Right, let's have a look. So mission wise, currently, questions and answers. Interrogate the captive in Merhojed. That's what we need to do. We went to see Mateus, our friend, as well while we're here. He told us what happened about the raid and the illness running rampant. Is that Pestilence, this one here? We agreed to help people in the village. That was part of trying to help the village. We're going to speak to Johanka. There was a widow in the house. We took a spade, dug a grave for the man. We have to carry the man to the grave, essentially, is what we need to do next. I think that's where we left off, wasn't it? Carrying him to the grave. Yeah, so that's kind of what we need to do. I'm pretty sure there's the grave we dug in the end of last stream. So we need to go back inside the house, grab the body of the man, The house is... That's not the house, is it? No, this is the house. So we'll take the body, bury him for the lady, do our part to help where we can.
It's done.
And then we'll go from there and figure out what we need to do next. But yeah, the whole point is to interrogate the captive after they're attacked. Right, we've got him. Our dog is with us. To be fair, I keep forgetting we have a dog that follows us around. We definitely don't focus on him enough, I don't think. Not that I think that's going to change very much. It's just so easy to forget he's there half the time. Okay, let's place the body in the grave. And that is that done. Right, let's go and speak to the wife again.
Will you please tell me about his illness?
Certainly. My husband had the fever all over.
Anything else?
He had great.
It does sound like the plague, doesn't it? It just seems coincidental that the enemy came at the same time.
He was writhing all night through. It must have hurt terribly.
Thank you.
Okay, let's just have a look at that question. What else is left to do on that one? We gave the dead man decent burial. So with Joe Hankers, we need to speak to. And we need to speak to the villagers about the illness as well. All their doors are marked with lime wash cross. We just saw that actually, to be fair, on her house. There's a big fire over there. What's the fire? Whoa. Okay. It's a fire of that dead animals by the looks of things. Look at the dog peeing on the fire. Right, we need to speak to different villagers, find out what's going on. We do need to go back to Johanka as well. But I think let's go and talk to the villagers first. But it's all the crosses on the doors. So we just saw one just now, to be fair. On her front door. There's a cross there as well. If we have a look. There it is. So that cross dictates that that house has the illness, essentially. So everyone we need to speak to will be in houses. Wrong button. I didn't mean to jump. They will have the cross in their houses too. I don't know exactly who we've already spoken to. That's probably the only downside I have here. Who's this? It's a villager. Will he tell us anything?
Jesus Christ be praised.
If the writing is white, it means they've got new stuff to tell us. If it's greyed out, they haven't. So there's no point on him. He's greyed out. Right, this house here. I wasn't expecting the cutscene.
Have you come for my wife? You're out of luck. I'm old Straw, don't you know? Straw! You've taken my son. But you shan't take my wife.
What, he thinks we're the ones that took his...
Bastard.
That killed his son? Okay. I've come to help with your... Okay, so we need to decide how to approach this. Calm down, Straw. We've given a fist fight by the looks of things. Or I've come to help your wife. I think that's probably a better option, to be fair.
I've come to help your wife.
To help her over to the other side. Isn't that God's own truth?
I don't have time
Fail.
to explain everything to you. I need to...
So you don't have the time?
Okay, we're fighting no matter what then. We failed in trying to explain.
Here!
Come on then.
You're dead!
Why is he not attacking? New level in strength though. We'll have a look at that after this. I didn't block in time there. It was a nice slip from him there, to be fair. Come on.
Goddamn!
Okay, my timing is definitely not there at the minute.
You're done for, fucker.
Are we? Yeah, my timing is slightly off by the looks of things. As are a couple of the blocks that we've failed. That one was good though. Getting too close to him. Got him, beat him to the punch there. Couple of jabs. Got to get the timing better with the blocking. That's better. Watch out for stamina. Did you catch him there?
You asked for it.
Did we? He's good at dodging, isn't he? He's definitely not an easy fight, this guy. Got him there, though. So we were actually told in the last stream to see the person you're fighting's health. It's the purple bit at the bottom left-hand side of your health bar. That's the person you're fighting's health. So we can see his is down a little bit. Not as much as we would like it, but that's currently where we are fight-wise. So it's going to always indicate the person you're looking at or aiming at, essentially, or locked onto. Trying to get the timing right. No, that's timing. That's what we wanted. Another hit there, and that. Getting a little bit too close to him at times.
You fucking dog!
You gonna attack? You're just gonna circle. Need to get some combinations, really. Unarmed new level as well. We need to have a look at those afterwards. Trying to get a combination in if we can. Too close. Nice little dodge there by him. Try to close the distance to get a decent hit in, but it's a clinch every time. That was a nice hit.
Fucking hell! I'll kill you!
He claims he's going to kill us, but I don't think he will. He's definitely not doing much damage with his hits that we let come through the guard. To be fair, he's not hurting us, but I think that's the armour more than anything else. Just trying to get close. This is probably with unarmed combat. As you get in close, it clinches. Whereas with swords and shields, you've got more of a way, more of a reach of hitting. He got us a few times there. Stepped in to try and attack, and obviously
I'm over here.
missed. Definitely getting a few hits in, but it's always going to happen. We've got to get the timing back, essentially.
You think you're good, do you?
No, I said I was good. Better than you. That clinch every time. I'm just trying to close the gap so we can actually hit him. But we just end up getting too close. Nice kick. Didn't open him up though. Again, trying to close the gap to actually get a hit in, but I'm getting too close. Warfare new level. Come on, Straw. Go on. the thing with this combat is very methodical because you've got to take your time. You've got to break them down. A lot of people have said that combat in this is too slow. I kind of understand. It's like a game of chess, isn't it? Essentially, you're trying to beat them. We're using tactics and break them down methodically. So it does make sense that it's slow. It's just more considered than people would expect, I suppose. It's because you play so many games these days that combat is hack and slash, essentially. Whereas this, you've got to be so methodical. We've nearly got him, to be fair. Look at the health at the bottom left of our bar. We have nearly got him. We just need a couple of clean hits. There we go, we knocked him out. I'm not killing him. But we knocked him out. There he is, up again. Let's talk to him again this time.
Me be, all of you.
Well, although we beat him in the fist fight, he won't talk to us now. But it is what it is. We won the fist fight. That's the important part. Right, we gained a couple of skills we need to look at. But I do think it's our armour that saved us a lot there. We'll have a look at that in a second. So warfare and... Was it strength we gained in? I want to say we gained a level in strength. I think we did. Because I don't remember these being there previously. So, we've got to pick a new perk. Obviously, we're saving... A lot of our skills are saving perks. Only because we don't really know what we want at this point. Carrying dead or unconscious won't cost stamina. I'm not really worried about that. Gives you a 40% higher chance of overpowering your opponent in a clinch. Deplete an opponent's health and stamina by bumping into him at a sprint. Headcracker, you have a 10% greater chance of knocking out an opponent with a blow to the head. Heavy swing, your attack scores greater damage but costs you 10% more stamina. Applies only to weapons that require strength. Okay. Two more skills coming up after this as well. At 2 different levels. It's either going to be heavy swing, but then obviously you've got the issue with stamina. Thanks for like, much appreciated. Yeah, heavy swing, but then stamina is going to be a little bit more work to try and keep on top of. Or a blow to the head. I think. Maybe Clinch Master. I think we go for Clinch Master with 40% higher chance of overpowering your opponent. In the clinch, generally, we get kicked back. But this may be better for us. So let's do Clinch Master for that one. Take it down. Agility, I don't think we gained anything in. No. We've got 2 in that to spend. Again, it's one of those things where we want to spend these points, but it's just knowing what on. Warfare went up a level as well. I think we've been saving this point. No, this is a new point. So Rusty Edge. More damage your sword, the greater chance of poisoning your opponent when you hit him. Even without poison applied to your weapon. Okay. For Furious, the more you're wounded, the more stronger your attacks. Sadist. When you draw an opponent's blood, it gives you a +1 strength bonus. Oh, that's an interesting one, isn't it? I don't think poisoning people is necessarily a good thing. Especially if we're not always using a sword. Whereas that states a sword. Furious, not overly worried about that either. I think maybe when we draw an opponent's blood, gives extra strength maybe. I like the idea of an extra bit of strength when we draw blood because that gives us that advantage. Yeah, I think we take that. We could be wrong in what we're picking, but it's just we try and pick the natural ones that we think work for us. Again, everything else, we're still not really sure what we want. Hence why I've been waiting and saving up the points. Skills, we've got lots to spend in skills, but again, don't really know what we want, what's going to help us at this point. So we haven't really done any of those either. We still have one in defense to spend as well. Oh, we might have actually just gained a new one here now, maybe. No, it's too high. There's 3 skills left to have. And we've got 3 points. So we can have all of these, is what we want now. So Gollum. Your armor makes a 30% more frightening impression in dialogues. In sunny weather, the glint your armor will dazzle everyone so much you'll take it for a noble knight and get charisma bonus. Or plate armor components, the you wear, the higher the bonus. Well worn, you're able to equip your armor, weapons, and other arms so cleverly that are 1/3 lighter. I like that. So they're 1/3 lighter than they actually weigh in your inventory. Gives us more space to carry rubbish that I tend to pick up everywhere. So we'll take well worn for that one. That will increase how much we can carry. Sword, we're not sure what to spend it on yet. We've got 2 stat in agility here. Light armor. We're wearing plate armor a lot of the time. Featherweight. The attacks from 130% of stomach also cause slightly less damage. That's agility weapons. I think we hold off there. It's just knowing what is going to work for us. That's the thing. So now we've got a lot more space on us because our armor weighs a lot less. Okay. So we still need. He won't obviously talk to us now. We still need to find more people to talk to learn more about this plague. Do we need a wash? It doesn't say we do. We are still gathering flowers, so every flower we gather, or every herb as well, gives us a bit in strength. So it's worth picking up things we can, just because we gain strength from doing so. And strength is good for weapons. Right, who do we want to speak to next? This has got no mark on that door, so they're not infected. What about around here? Can we see someone else who's been infected? What about this guy? That's Medica. This house has got infected as well. So we'll speak to whoever this is in here. Oh wow, there's a few of them hurt here.
Oh, leave me be.
Vincent? See what Vincent has to say for himself.
What are you
Thanks for
doing
liking the
here?
special otherwise.
Can't you see the plague cross on the door?
We didn't see the plague cross.
I'm here because of it. The monastery sent me to help.
God bless you, boy. It's about time.
I need to know exactly what you're suffering from.
The more information we have, the better we can talk to
I see.
Hanka
Well,
about it when we go back to her.
I have a dreadful fever. My wife too. I recall almost nothing of yesterday. I was raving.
So it is important to know as much as we can,
Is
I
there
think.
anything else? Apart from the fever?
Well, forgive me for saying so. The shit just pours out of me. I can't
Fever,
leave anything.
diarrhea.
I'm completely worn out. My wife's the same.
Which probably means they're
have my
dying of
thanks.
dehydration as
I'll
well,
try
that's
to
the
bring
thing.
help.
Wait a minute, will you? I have one favour to
What's
ask.
your favour? What do you need?
So tell me.
I need to write my will. Can you write?
Yeah.
I might manage that.
Excellent.
I assume we can. We can read, so I'm
Yes.
assuming we can write.
I, Vincent, son of Vincent, grandson of Vincent of Merhojed, do bequeath my estate and all my worldly
He's not
goods to
making
our
notes.
wife Wilma. If my wife were to pass away with me, I bequeath all to my cousin Dobesh, at this time the cobbler in Janovitz. In no event shall my prodigal son Elia, the layabout and
Oh,
good for
okay.
nothing, inherit a
We
single
now know
groschen.
why.
All customs and traditions
So he doesn't want
aside.
his son getting anything.
Should I write that too?
Yes, and then write, the executor of my last will is to be my good friend, Father Fabian, presently the parish priest at the Church of St. Martin in Sasau.
Anything else?
This will was written down by. What is your name?
Henry. Presently in fealty to Sir Radzig Cobbler.
Well, I never. That will add some weight.
Okay, so we're going to take us there to Fabian
Take
back
my
in
ring,
Sasau.
so
We're going to
Fabian
head there
will know it to
anyway
be
for
truly from
Jahanka.
me.
So that's
You
two
can
things
never
to
be
do in the
sure
same
about
place,
this.
which is ideal. Yeah, take the will to the Sasau parish priest. What did your son do?
Elijah.
Why is he not
What
happy
did
with
he
his
do
son?
to you?
Christ almighty. Trying to interfere, are you? What did he do?
I'm not trying to interfere, asking a question.
He was to be married, and instead he ransacked the house and ran off.
Oh, okay.
Fucker.
I kind of
Last
understand
we
now.
heard he was some jackhand in Sasau. Boozing, playing dice, lying and cheating for a living. Such a disgrace.
Where can I find Father Fabian? We already
can
know
I
where he is,
find
but
Father
it's
Fabian?
white, so we'll ask the question.
Well, where do you think? In St. Martin's Church, of course.
Right, that's everything.
All right, I'll head off then.
Yes. Go now.
So
Go before you catch the disease.
that's other thing to do along the same mission. We've got to go back to Sasau for Jehanka anyway. And we've got to go speak to Father Fabian. She won't say anything. Okay. That's more people checked on. I don't feel like we have enough information to tell Jehanka what's actually happening. It feels like we haven't quite worked out exactly what this disease is yet. I still wonder if it's coincidental that the village was attacked. And then after that, this was an issue.
God be with you.
Has she got anything new to tell us? Are you from Melikor's farm?
You're from Melikor's farm?
Yes.
I need to talk to the captive.
Oh, no. Melikar forbade me to let anyone near him.
Oh, yeah, we still need to interrogate him as well. You can just forget to lock up. We could pay her off. I don't really want to. I think we don't want to put her in a position where she could eventually get killed because of it. So
let's try it another way then.
God bless.
So she won't let us in. I'm guessing this is Melikar's farm. No one in here to talk to. Oh, there is a villager there. She's not healthy, is she? There's a very easy lockpick to pick there. What if maybe we do need to go and lockpick it to get in?
If you want to go in, talk to Melikar.
Okay, no, here's the watchman then.
God be with you.
I want to talk to the captive.
To talk to that captive.
Sorry, no one's allowed inside. Melikar's orders.
I'm Sir Radzig's envoy.
I'm Sir Radzig Cobbler's envoy, and I urgently need to question the captive.
I don't care if you're the Pope's envoy. I can't let you in. If you want to talk to the captive, you have to get permission from Melikar. God be with you.
I don't know if we spoke to Melikar already. This is the problem of losing last week's stream. I can't remember if we already spoke to him, so we're going to have to find him as well. The captive was obviously in there. Unless there's a different way in, maybe.
You're not allowed inside. If you want to go in,
I turn this off, but it's fine. Lots of nettles around. We do end up selling nettles the majority of the time because we have so many. What's up here? This is Watchtower, I think. Oh no, storage. We don't rob anyone. So I'm not worried about any of that. We don't carry any tweets, so we're good there. Right, we need to find Melikar. Who's this here? We still need to speak to more villagers, I think. That's Melikar. He won't talk to us currently. I'm not going to pickpocket him either.
No one has a grain of respect for me.
So have we got enough information now to head back to Jehanka and the priest is the question. We'll do a little wash looking at that as well. If we help with the illness, hopefully he'll just let us in anyway, to be fair. So, we need to talk to Jehanka. We need to speak to more people. And we did promise Old Straw we'd hear his wife as well. So, is there anyone else to talk to before we head back to Sasau? I think that's the big thing. It's just making sure we've done everything we can before heading back. That's kind of my thinking. It's just working out whether we have spoke to everyone. What about in here? This is the local shop as well. There's someone there. Let's talk to Daniel.
Brother. Dearest brother. Is that you?
No, we're not your brother. I'm not your brother.
No, I'm not your brother.
Then go away. I want my brother.
Do we need to pretend we're his brother then?
My brother. Where are you? Take care.
He's delirious, isn't he, essentially?
Brother. Dearest brother.
We can try and pretend to be his
Is that
brother.
you?
Yes, it's me, your, brother.
Everyone is nearly here. We need to get to Skalitz for the fair.
Yeah, he's definitely delirious.
Tell me, brother, how are you feeling?
Wait, you're not my brother? You're one of those brutes. Brother, lock the door. They're back again. Please, God, no.
Brother, don't you recognize me? It's me, your brother. I
Don't
was
know his
gone
brother's
for
name.
a long time. I've come back home for Advent, remember?
Yes. Yes. I remember. Give me a drink of water, brother. Ah, I'm thirsty. Terribly thirsty. I feel like I'm burning in hell. I can drink a pitcher of water and right away I'm parched again. Farewell.
Okay, so he tells us he's parched straight away, even after drinking.
Brother?
Anyone else in here? Oh, we're trespassing. Okay, we're not going in there then. So we can't talk to him anymore now. Trying to work out if there's anyone else to talk to. I kind of think we need to head back to Sasau now, unless there's anyone else we've missed, which I don't think there is. She's obviously grieving with done we can there. I think that's everyone. Have we missed anyone is the question. What is our relation with our dog like? Probably not brilliant. Let's say it's something I just forget about. Obedience 70, actually, is not too bad. Who's this? Melika, he won't talk to us, that's fine. That's the lady from the well. We could get her to sneak us in, but I don't think that's a good idea. I think that's everyone spoken to. Okay, so if that's everyone spoken to, that means we need to head back to Sasau then. What's still here? Take the captive. Yeah. So, Sasau is a bit of a ride away, admittedly. But we need to go and speak to Jahanka. And we need her down here. I think we've got what we need. I think we kind of know the situation. The illness, it's not good. But I think that's what we need to do. So, we need to ride out of here, head to Summerpesh, and then south from there. We'll go do the priest probably first, then back to Jahanka. And then we've got to come all the way back to hopefully save the village, is the hope. And hopefully we don't get attacked on the way. If we can help the village, then maybe Melika will let us speak to the captive, but currently he won't let us speak to him. And yes, we could force a way in, there's other ways of doing it. I'd like to actually, you know, him to be okay with going in, ideally.
Yeah.
Right, let's head back to Sasau. Speak to the priest. Also speak to Jahanka, see if we can find a way of helping these people deal with this illness. If we go left here and follow the road round.
Yeah.
Again, there is a chance we get attacked on the way. If we do, we'll have to defend ourselves. But hopefully we can get back. No issues. Last stream, we ended up being attacked quite a lot, hence why we didn't get as much done as we'd hoped. And hopefully we can avoid that a little bit today. Obviously we could just ride away if we are attacked, but I do think it's good for us to actually defend ourselves, because we're going to upgrade our skills by doing so. Tasco, good morning, how are you? How was your weekend? So yeah, we could ride away, but we're never going to get better if we don't defend ourselves, that's the thing. Okay, double check route. So we need to head down here. So we come through the village. Ignore the DLC quest, as it's not something we're doing. Watch out for the chickens. Okay. No, we want to head to the right here. There you go. Out the village that way. Not too bad, thank you. Not too bad. Thanks for the like, love, much appreciated. Yeah, I think we speak to Father Francis first, mainly because that's the thing that's further away in Sasau. I think that's the one to do first. Then we'll speak to Jahanka. I suppose we've got to convince either to give us a medicine that helps the village, or bring her to the village as well, maybe. I don't know if she'll just give us something to give to the villagers. I'm not sure, actually. I think more than likely it would be a case of us taking her back, essentially.
Yeah.
While we're there as well, and there's a herbology table, we probably need to make some more savior schnapps, and probably some healing potions too. This is a strange game in terms of most games we've played throughout my whole life. If you get skill points, you spend them immediately. This is probably the first game that I've not spent the skill points and we earn them. Mainly because I don't know what we want, so I've not really been using them. That is really unusual for me. LVs, good morning, how are you? Right, we want to keep heading past Jahan because she's in here, the monastery. We want to head further down here because we're going to speak to Father Francis, hand in the last will and testament first. Only because it makes sense doing it now, just in case we have to ride with Johanka. It doesn't mean we have to come all the way back here to do this another time. We can do it straight away, is my thinking. Just kind of saving us that extra journey, is my thinking there. Right, the town's 2 hour right. Around this way. We normally dismount when we get into the town, but I might ride straight to the church. As long as we don't hit people, I think it'll be fine. How was your weekend, Elvies? I hate this garden. Try to work your way out.
Yeah.
Especially on horseback isn't simple. Oh, there we go. I think we've done it. I'm amazed we didn't knock ourselves out there.
Yeah.
We've gone the wrong way, haven't we? Because normally you don't have to go across the river like that. Not there. The bridge is around here. I was going to say, I knew that we haven't really normally go across the water there.
Yeah. Yeah.
All our armour and stuff's absolutely fine. We don't need to worry about any of that. Even with the fist fight, I don't think we damaged anything, to be fair. Okay, church first, hand in this last will and testament, and then we will head back and speak to Jahanka. Where are we going? Follow this straight. Obviously, I don't want to bump into people, hence why we normally dismount, to be fair. This is also upgrading our horsemanship, though, which is also good. That's why we want to be riding as much as we can, rather than fast travelling. Ride increases horsemanship, so that's always a good thing. Right, there's the church ahead of us there. Right, let's jump off. You almost feel it's dying like the beast. Nice. How is the crew mode effect? It's one of those games I've looked at a few times, never got to play though, or never got round to it. How are you finding it? That's the break in. We don't want to break in. Front door's here. Father Fabian. There we go. We found him already. Vincent and Merhojed sent me to you.
Father, Vincent of Merhojed sent me to you.
You can hear the echoey nature of the church. I brought you his last will.
I'm bringing Vincent's last will and testament.
I mean, there is an option to look for his son as well. Whether we should or not, I don't know.
What happened?
Master Vincent has been taken seriously ill. A disease has...
How was Dora at the Beast then? Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did hear that people are sick in some village hereabouts. God in heaven, but Vincent is still alive?
Yes, for now.
Let us hope the good Lord will leave him here with us a while longer. Thank you for bringing it to me. If Vincent passes on, I'll see to his wishes. Here, take a few coins for your trouble.
Oh,
thank you, Father.
Give us some money.
God be with you.
So is that done? Do we want to... Oh, we can't talk to him again. So there was a chance to speak to him about his son. That is quest complete. So we could have talked with him about his son, but I just don't think it's worth it. There's a reason his father doesn't want his son involved. So we'll ignore that then. Okay. So we want to head back up now to Jahanka, who's back at the monastery. We might as well ride there from here. Normally, like I say, we dismount in towns, but as long as we don't bump into people, I think it's not an issue. And hopefully, Jahanka will now have a way of helping the villagers. That's the hope, anyway. Either that, or we're going to need to escort her back potentially. Is my thinking. What we should actually check. We haven't got too much stuff on us, have we, to sell? No, we haven't got any weapons and stuff to sell. To be fair, I did just have the thought maybe we should head and sell stuff, but I don't think we have. And on the horse, we've got a few weapons, but there's stuff we want to. Oh, we've got a couple of spike. We have got a few things to sell then, by the looks of that. Weapons and stuff. Oh, we don't need saver snaps. We've got 10. So the only thing actually to check is that we've got enough of the healing ones. Antidote, marigold, we've got 7. We don't need it to do anything on the alchemy table then, by the looks of things. It's a cool game. Graphics are really top notch. Driving itself is very arcadey. Okay. It's a blast racer in Hawaii. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Like I say, it's one of those games I've been keeping an eye on but never really got to play. There's a second one, isn't there, as well, I think? If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Right, monastery's over here. We do need to dismount, I think, before heading into the monastery. There are still question marks here because we haven't been to all the different places. There's one there. Unexplored places, one over there as well. It's because when we've been here, it's always been to complete a mission. It's never been something just to walk around and do anything. We've always focused on what we needed to achieve whilst here, to be fair. I wonder if, do we had... There is a door there. So if we can go in without lockpicking, maybe it's worth trying to find what this place is. No. Okay. Let's go and find Jahanka. There she is. Let's see if she can help the villagers.
What have you been
Planes
doing?
and boat races. Wow. I don't give you cards left and right. Okay, interesting. You've been doing the NASCAR stuff, have you, Tasco? Okay. Interesting. Maybe something to have a look at then. Maybe off the Wreckfest or something. Merhojed was raided and there's a plague there.
I don't know if you've heard about it, but Merhojed was attacked.
Oh God. How is Matthias?
Injured.
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
I need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhojed. Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, this is the place to find it.
Good to
You
hear.
meet Brother Nicodemus, the monastery physician. He may know how to deal with it.
Very well, I'll try to find him.
Come back when you know more.
Okay, we need to find
Thank
the
you.
monastery physician then. That's great. Okay. Yeah, so there's 2, isn't there? There's the first one and there's a second. I'm sure there's a second one. So there is a separate mission with her. We've healed several people. Before we talk to her, let's quickly just check something. So I know we've done some of her missions previously. It's not that one there. There we go. So we have helped heal some of the sick people in the monastery. We need to get, it does say optional get game meat, and then we also need to tell Jahanka that we can't do anymore. There's 3, is there? Oh wow, I didn't know there's 3. Tons of content and variety, it's a great game, better than Forza Horizon. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, definitely something I'll have to think about then. Creature mode effect. Oh, okay. Oh, so they're all 3 separate games. Ah, so I didn't think Mode Fest was separate, to be fair. That makes more sense. So yeah, we can speak to Jahanka and tell her we're done. I managed to save some of the wounded monastery. It's just the lack of food. I don't know whether we just tell her we can't do any more, and that means we lose out and bring them the food, to be fair. Right, we need the physician. Here he is, Brother Nicodemus. There's a plague outbreak in Merhojed.
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhojed. Your Hanka said that you might be able to
Merhojed.
advise.
I'm never going to pronounce it correctly.
Disease, you say? How
Intriguing.
Intriguing, yes, but can you help?
Yes, it's very interesting, but can you help these people?
I can't say at this point. I need to find out a little more.
Okay, we've asked
Tell
enough
me,
people in the village.
has the whole village come down with it?
About half the houses. Not the whole village, is it? There's a few people that aren't, not many, but there's a few that aren't ill.
No, I mean, not yet. Several households have, around half the village.
Merhojed? Isn't there a stud farm there? And what of the animals?
This is where it's testing
Did
our
they
knowledge
get
of what
infected
we
too?
have learned
Yes,
from the
there's a stud
village.
farm.
All the animals died.
And they've all died off. The horses, the cattle, chickens, and now it's got to the people.
That is most intriguing.
Thing is, if we get this
What to
wrong,
do about it? Do you know the symptoms?
potentially, he won't be able to help. I know.
Yes,
we know the
more or less.
symptoms. Pure pull throat.
Excellent.
Okay, I've not heard
I
of
have
that.
several extensive volumes
That's a
here
new
in
one
the
to me.
library. Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms, and we could take some guidance.
All weekend I've been
Can you
playing
read?
Poker Pia, which I think is incredible. I can
Yes,
read.
I can.
Excellent. So follow me to the scriptorium.
Oh, why we failed? We've got to find the right diagnosis and a cure in the books. It said we failed, but I don't understand how. Maybe we didn't talk to everyone, and that's potentially why. Where do we start?
Where should we start?
Evidently there's something amiss in the digestive tract.
In the what?
Oh, is it broken, is it?
The
Oh,
digestive
okay.
tract, Henry.
Right.
The trouble lies between the mouth and the arsehole.
Uh-huh. Sure. Just so.
We can rule nothing out at this stage. You look in the Breviarum de Sickness Causa. It's a renowned manuscript from Salerno, written by one Johann of St. Paul.
But I don't know Latin.
Fortunately for you, our brother librarian is translating these momentous medical works into the common tongue, so you can still be of use. Study the breviary carefully and compare the symptoms with the recorded cases. That will guide us.
I'm glad we're
I'll
back
try
to it.
prove
It's
the
been a bit of a
classics.
break from it, to be fair.
Avicenna and
Not
his
really
Canon
wanting to have a break.
Medicinae,
I
and
thought the
Galen's
second one would be out by now. I know
Magnum
the beta's out on
Ars
PC,
Medicinalis.
May the Lord watch
but
over you.
obviously, I did think the whole second one would be out for everyone, but for some reason it's not, to be fair. But yeah, I enjoy Wreckfest, to be fair. I really like it. It's not too simulation, it's not too arcadey, so it kind of sits in the middle for me, which is never a bad thing. Right, we need to look at the books and find the right diagnosis. Now, are the books in here? Yeah, here we go. So these are the books, once it's out of our way. Although, none of these are coming up. What about this? Read. How to recognise ailments. There we go. We've got to find the right one here. Plague causes a black bite, biling fluctuation, often exhibits many signs. Fever, malaise, often a spastic cough. And a great thirst. That's important, a great thirst.
Now what have we
We're actually not finding. So whatever that one is doesn't affect animals.
Lord, what times we live in.
Okay, it's not that.
Could it be?
Rash.
No, probably not.
Poisoning is not transmitted between humans or animals. The same source of water, then they can be infected.
Could it be? No, probably not.
So it could be poison, fever, delirium, stomachache, bringing convulsions, diarrhea, and great thirst. Is it that? Plague?
Yes.
Many signs. Fever,
Makes sense.
often alternated with spastic coughing, perhaps in diarrhea, then the body never to rid itself of excess backfire and great thirst. Small animals do not suffer from the plague, but bigger ones may be infected. I think it's the plague. Excess mucus. That's coughing, sores. Yeah, diphtheria doesn't infect animals. We know it's not that. It's between two then. Small animals do survive, according to that one. The bigger ones don't. Yeah, it was two over Bandit and Wetfest. They can be. I think it's just there's some frustration when you get smashed to bits immediately when the race starts and you're out. But no, give us a second. We'll try and work it out. So we haven't really heard anyone coughing, have we?
Now what have we here?
And if everyone's drank the same water, I think the water's poisoned. There's no rash. Fever, delirium, stomachache, diarrhea, great thirst. A rash does not occur after poison ingested. There's no rash, so I think it is ingested. Poison is not transmitted to humans or animals, but if they all drink, for example, from the same source of water, then people are infected as well as animals. The latter often sooner. So the animals get infected quicker than the people do. I think it's that. I think it's poisoning. Reading that. I think that's what we go for. Where's he gone? I can hear him. Can't see him. There he is. Yeah, I think it's poisoning. Obviously, if we're wrong, we're wrong. But at least let's give it a go. It makes the most sense from what we know.
What do you make of it?
Poisoning from water.
It's poisoning from tainted water.
Really? That sounds
completed.
Unlikely. But if Master Johann of St. Paul's
Why it sound unlikely?
So, who am I to contradict him? We shall have to prepare some.
Does that mean we're right or wrong? Is the question. I can help.
I can help with that.
Really?
Yes. I know my way around the alchemistic arts.
An ordinary fellow who knows the arts of physic? Who would have thought it? Excellent. I'll give you the recipe. And you have my permission to make use of the monastery.
Yeah, I hope we got it right.
I'll get started right away.
I'm doubting myself a little bit. I don't think. I think we've got it right.
Straight to.
Based on what it said.
What was it again?
Merhojed.
Oh yes, Merhojed. I'll take Johanka with me. She has no equal in caring for the sick. Once you
okay, so he's going to head there with Johanka, and we're going to come after them.
Nicodemus.
Okay. I need you to cure the captive first. Oh, okay. That's interesting. We do need to speak to the captive.
There's one man there who needs your care more urgently than anyone. He's an important witness in the investigation of some murders.
Out of the question. I shall spend time with the sick in order of their
okay. May have been a bad thing to bring up.
Your worldly needs.
Okay.
Take care now.
Let's see what we need for the recipe. Hopefully we have it all. Saviour Snaps, Marigold, Merhojed Remedy. Here we go. We need charcoal, valerian, and thistle. We have enough. I said prepare and actually read the recipes. Go back. We haven't got auto brew yet. We still need more points for that. Okay. Prepare clean water, handful of valerian, 2 thistle, some charcoal. Drop the thistle in the cold and boil for 2 turns. Add valerian on 1 turn. Leave to cool. Add the charcoal. Do not boil. Okay. So water, thistle for 2 turns, valerian 1, and then charcoal, no boiling. Thistle we're adding in 2. Okay. I think I know. So water is the first thing. Which is there. We're doing thistle first for 2. Yeah, thistle for 2, valerian for 1, charcoal last. No, that is right, isn't it? Yeah, as it is 2 thistle. So I'm trying to read it without zooming in because I think that restarts it. I think I'm right. I think it's 2 thistle. Hopefully we are right. I will double check once we made it, I think. Right, boiling this for 2 turns.
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.
So that's 1 turn. Be handy when we've actually got this auto brew. That'll be quite quick, but until we get that, we have to keep doing it by hand, which is fine. Just trying to remember the recipe. I think every time you go and look at the book, it resets it, so I don't really want that to happen. Right, this is number 2 for the thistle. We've got valerian next, and that needs boiling for 1 turn. There we go. And then charcoal's going in last. Charcoal, sorry. And we're not boiling. No! Are you kidding me? I picked it up thinking we'd hold it before putting it in. But it didn't. Normally you pick an ingredient up, you hold it, and then you press it again to put it in. The charcoal we just put straight in. I think we're resetting. I don't want to risk this getting this wrong. So we have to reset. We were right though, weren't we? Yeah, 2 thistle. Ah, that's annoying. It could have been worked as it was because it's towards the end of the boiling from the valerian, but just in case we were wrong, I don't want to kill everyone. We can avoid it. A little bit annoying, but let's go again. Get it right this time. But yeah, normally you pick up an ingredient like now with the thistle, you hold it in your hand and you manually put it in the cauldron. The charcoal wasn't manual. You picked it up and you put it straight in. So obviously slight error of judgment from us there. I just honestly thought we'd hold it as normal. Right, 2 turns for the thistle. I won't pick things up in advance next time.
I just won't get any sleep.
We've already gave the guy in there a sleeping potion once. He's still moaning about not sleeping. But yeah, I wonder if we didn't actually speak to everyone in Merhojed. Considering it said failed when trying to work out about the illness. So I wonder if there was someone we missed. It could potentially just be the captive we missed, to be fair. But we still got the main recipe. Hopefully we've got this right in our diagnosis though. Because there is a chance we've got that wrong. And this will kill everyone, essentially. Because it'll be the wrong way of healing. Hopefully that's not the case. Right, charcoal's going in once it stops. That's the sand timer finished. Flames are out. Charcoal, and that's it. The potion is made. There we go. Job done. Right, we're done. Let's go. We've prepared the remedy. As we say, Jahanka and the priest is already there. We need to get back to Merhojed now. How are we for food? Nourishment. We might as well eat while we're here. May put us over. Yeah, it has. Always puts us over. Okay, back to horse. Back to Merhojed. Hopefully we got this right. Otherwise this is going to go badly wrong for us, but we shall see. I wanted to say I'm confident, to be fair. I think we've got it right. There was 2 illnesses. The plague and poisoning are very similar. That was why there was a bit of doubt there. So they were very similar in terms of what they did to you. I can't remember what the word is I'm looking for. Symptoms. There we go. They were very similar in symptoms. So that's why there was a little bit of doubt between the 2. But yeah, I definitely think we got it right. Hopefully. Should have confidence in it, really. Still a chance we can get ambushed on the way, so we have to have our wits about us a little bit here. What are these guys here? Someone's been.
Get stuck into them, boys! What's your game, you beggar? Come on, cunt face! Hey, what are you doing here?
They're attacking us. There's too many of them for us to stand around and fight. We'll be severely outnumbered there. It's not worth fighting, I don't think. Obviously, if it's 1-on-1 or even 2-on-1, I wouldn't mind it. But yeah, that many people would be dead. They've obviously attacked some people. I just had a thought. I'm hoping it wasn't the priest and Johanka they've attacked. Are they behind us? No, we're good. That's a concern, isn't it? If that was the priest and Johanka they killed, that could be bad. I don't think it was, but I'm not 100%, obviously. Because we don't know until we get back to Merhojed. But yeah, hopefully it wasn't them. Okay, to the right here. Watch out for the people. Let's go. All this riding is increasing our horsemanship as well, which is good. I said earlier if we get attacked we'll defend ourselves, but actually when there's that many of them, we'd be overwhelmed and killed pretty quickly, I think. There'll be an attack as well there. There's two of them. Let's focus on what we're doing. We could stop and kill them both. I think they called us a human, which we're not, obviously. Again, we could defend ourselves, but I think we focus on actually getting this medicine to Merhojed. That's probably more important at this point. But yeah, they called us a human, so they've definitely got us wrong, which meant if we killed them, that probably wouldn't be a good thing, to be fair. Mistaken identity, I would say. Normally, find out from Nicodemus how things look in Merhojed. Oh, that's Nicodemus. Is that him there? He's not actually there yet, is he? Give him a minute to get there himself. Johanka's not with him though. Weirdly. I thought Johanka would be with him. Right, we do need to speak to him though, it says. I don't know who we give the antidote to. Let's talk to him. How are things looking
So
here?
Here I am. How are things looking?
It doesn't look good at all, my boy. Do you have the potion?
We do.
Yes, here it is.
I'll take 4 doses. You take the rest, and let's split up.
Melikor's wife we need to give it to, and the rest.
You deal with Melikor's wife.
So at least he's saving Straw's wife, because we did say we'd do that.
They want him to suffer. Despite his terrible
Okay.
crimes, to treat a fellow mortal soul like that.
We've got to talk to Melikar. I helped them, they have to let me see him.
Perhaps I'll be able to convince them. I promised I'd bring them help, and I've kept my word. They must let me go to him.
Will they keep their
hope
word,
so,
though?
But in the short while I've been here, I found the locals to be rather stubborn.
In reality, he's only just arrived, to be honest. Right, we need to take the cure to people. So in here, who we got? That's the lady whose husband died. There's no one in there. What about in here? No mark on the door, so it's not anyone in there. Melikar's wife is the main thing we want to focus on, I think. Especially if we want to be able to speak to anyone. That's the villager. Where's the wife? Okay, there she is. There's Johanka as well. So we can talk to Johanka.
God, what have you been doing?
What do you mean what we've been doing? About the situation
Tell me
here.
more about the situation here.
Okay.
All right, that's all I need to know.
I thought I'd just be able to give her the potion.
Take care.
What? No, go away.
Why can we just not... Okay.
Lord, what are you punishing?
I can't just give her the potion.
God, no.
Unless, of course, Jahanka's already given it to her, maybe. Right, what about round here? This house got a cross on? Yes, it has. Right. Okay.
Please end this. Please, no more suffering.
Talk to Vincent.
You're back.
It's not allowing us to give the potion to anyone.
Of course. I always keep my word.
I don't doubt that, naturally. Did you deliver my will?
We did. Yeah.
It lies securely in the safekeeping of Father Fabian.
What a relief.
I think we've got to find Melikar. Oh, wow, 300 groschen.
Drink this regularly, you and everyone in the house.
A remedy. You have hands of
Are
gold.
we writing our
Pure
remedy,
gold,
though?
my boy.
If we're not, everyone's going to die. Okay. It does say we need to speak to Melikar. So we need to find him, don't we? We don't need to wash, that's fine. Give the cure to the sick. So we've done at least one household. Remember to be careful. What am I going to be careful of? I forgot. What is it I'm meant to be careful of? I remember you saying something, but I can't remember what it was about. Right, we need to find where he is. That suspect. Okay, Melikar's there. Let's go and find Melikar. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what it was you warned us about, to be fair, Tasco. Let's wait to see if it works. Go straight to Sir Radzig. Oh, yeah, okay. What was the reasoning? I brought you help. Will you let me see the captive? I found out what caused the ailment. I think we want to say both, really, don't we? We know what caused it because we don't want them to drink the water again, and we also want to tell them to let us see the captive.
We found out what could be the cause of the affliction.
And?
You should check where your water's coming from. Nicodemus and I think that it comes down to poisoning.
It'd be hard to poison the spring, but what about the well? Good lord, that's difficult to believe.
I have my suspicions.
The bastards weren't satisfied with killing young Straw. The fucking bastards!
I think the fact they ran away so easily kind of says the whole plan was to poison the village. To kill everyone there that way. Because normally, if they attacked en masse the way they did, that amount of people only killed one person. Seems a bit weird. So to actually get in to put some poison in the well, get out again, makes more sense. The game making bug, maybe I don't want to try. Okay, cool. I brought you help. Will you let me see the captive?
I brought some help, as promised. Will you let me see the prisoner?
I will let you, I will. Of course I will. My boy, if you've really brought a potion to rid us of this scourge, I'll let you do anything.
Ah, whether I've managed to rid you of the scourge, that remains to be seen. It'll take a few days before we know whether the potion worked.
I know, but even so, just the fact that someone cares, that means a lot to us.
Okay, thank Radzig, don't thank me, take care of your wife, never cross me again, thank brother Nicodemus. Don't thank me, take care of your wife.
Don't fret about that, Melikar. A thing like that would have scared anybody. Just take care of, what is your wife's name?
Hannah.
So, take good care of her.
Now open up that shed. Good luck to you.
Okay, we can now speak to the captive. Which is what the whole point of the story was originally. Obviously other things have taken over a little bit. We now have permission to speak to him. Although there's no guard here now, maybe that's why. There he is.
Now let's wait and see what happens.
Wait, okay. So that's what you said, isn't it? Once the other guy says, let's wait. So is it someone else got to say it, or do I need to say it? Because we just said it. Yeah, no one else said it, we said it. What the fuck? I don't mean. Go to Radzig, okay. It does mean, though, we've not interrogated him. Okay, so where is... Because the mission doesn't say to go there, does it? It still says interrogate. Right, so where is Sir Radzig is this question. He's going to be back in Rattay, isn't he? Probably. I don't know where he is, though, that's the only thing. Because the mission hasn't told us to go back to him. I don't know where he is. Oh, we haven't... Okay, we need to interrogate yet, then. Oh, so we was waiting for Melekar to get there, I think, then, weren't we? Yeah, Melekar's there. Where's he going? It won't let us interrogate. It just says wait. Do we just wait then? Considering it doesn't say anything else. We can't interrogate him. It just says wait a few days. What's the quest say? Although we've only been in one house, it does say go to more houses. I promised old sure I'd heal his wife. Brother Nicodemus asked me to help distribute the medicine. I think we need to find more houses yet then. To interrogate the bandit. I gave the remedy to the captive, now he's in God's hands. So I don't think we've done all the houses we need to cure yet then either. Right. What? Ah, hang on. That's Melekar. That's okay, we can't do anything there. I don't think we've given everyone the remedy as of yet. Oh, there was a guy around here, wasn't there, who was delusional. I know we've given them remedy already. There was another guy we spoke to who was delusional because he kept asking if we was his brother. So we need to find that house, I think. Because we haven't gave them the medicine yet. But for the life of me, I can't remember where it was. Right, who's in here? That's Straw. Where's his wife?
Mother of God, I can't bear the pain.
Okay, that's Straw's wife. Brother Nicodemus has given that to the wife. So where was the other guy? I think it was the shop, wasn't it? Yes, I think this was where the other guy was. Talk to Daniel.
Brother, is that you? We have to hitch up the sled.
Yes, the sled. Just you drink this and you'll be fine.
Is this holy water, brother?
It is. Drink some and give it to the others in the house too. Brother Nicodemus will come to check on you.
Okay, it's not saying done, so I don't think we've quite done yet. Now, the mission did originally say we failed, so I did wonder whether we missed someone out to talk to about the illness. So there may be someone else we haven't seen as of yet. That's not a house there, is it? That's a shed, I think. I think that's just a shed. Yeah. Who's the guard? No. Can we talk to him? No. Okay, no one there. Don't think anyone here was infected. Oh, where's our friend? I don't think he was infected though, was he? That's Johan.
Good day to you.
Okay. That's fine, we don't need to speak to him then. Our friend's here. Matthias. He's dead. Matthias looks like he's dead. Which, he had a severe arm injury to be fair. Right, is anyone else here to speak to? Or he's gathered the nettles? This was the house that didn't have a white cross on, which means they weren't infected. Yeah, there's no white cross. I think that's everyone then. I don't think we've missed anyone. Yeah, I think that is everyone helped. What's the mission say? I think it still says to give them... Okay, yeah, have to get all the affected houses still there. Manage to heal Straw's wife, I managed to heal Daniel. It still says distribute the medicine, I have to go to all the affected houses, so we're missing a house. By the looks of things. I know there's not a white cross on the house, but I just want to double check inside that no one is ill. I know there's no white cross, but I'm just doubting myself now.
Go away. Leave me alone.
They're just sleeping by the looks of it. Feel like there's a house we've missed. Oh, okay, there's another one there, is there? So he was the monks. Jahank is in there. That's Melikar there. Jahank is there. The monk is in here, I believe. Just double check. Yeah, monk's there. I reckon he's in the corner. Not in the same room though, is he? No. That's a lockpick, so we know he's not in there. There's no one in here. That dog howling is annoying. Ah, there's a house here. Is that a house? Interesting sight. Generally, there's something to find here, essentially. Where are we missing? The monk's there. I thought that was a house there, but it's not. I'm not seeing another house. Oh, the guy, oh, we pressed on him though, and nothing happened. I'm sure. Did we press on him? Ah, we may not have done actually. Let's try.
Of God. No, my God. No, let me sleep.
Okay, well, let's say let me sleep. Let's just check the quest log now. No, it still says we have to go and do all the affected houses. Let's see what Nicodemus says. Nothing other than training. So there is someone else then, I think. Because otherwise that hasn't kicked on, has it? Who else do we need to give it to? The mission should have kicked on if we'd given it to everyone. I would have said anyway. It would have told us to wait, potentially. Check on the bandit. Okay, objective started. Check on the bandit. Wait and see. Right, there we go. The monk wouldn't talk to us, but now it's worked. So now we can go and speak to the captive. So walking around trying to find the other person is okay. Right, there we go. We can now interrogate the bandit.
The land of the living.
Yeah, I was a bit annoying that was, just working out why it wouldn't let us carry on.
Who are you?
Henry, Sir Radzig's man.
My name is Henry, and I'm investigating on behalf of Sir Radzig.
They know we have authority straight away.
I see. You'll have an easy job with me, boy.
How so?
I won't give you any problems.
Well, tell us the truth then. That's why.
That's sensible of you.
I'm a sensible man. Only I'd like to get it over quick and not keep the Ratte executioner busy too long. If you catch my drift.
I understand.
What do you want to know?
Everything.
Everything. First, tell me who's behind all this. Who do you follow?
I follow the coin, lad. We all do.
That's not news to
the hired mercenaries then.
I got my pay from Runt, like all the men in Pribyslavitz. And Runt got his money from the chief. And the chief had the coin minted.
Okay, so the chief, who's he?
Who's the chief? The bandit leader?
Bandit? If he heard you say that, he'd have your head on a spike. That's the kind of man he is. Nobody knows much about him, though. Only that he ain't Czech.
Okay. He's a foreigner?
So he's a foreigner? German?
Don't think so. For sure he ain't Czech. And he's got plenty of coin. I'd stake my neck on it. He's got noble blood in his veins.
Judging by how he looks?
More by the way he talks. Any man can dress up like nobility, but he spoke all la-di-da, like a lord.
Okay, interesting. He's a lord then. Where can I find this chief?
Chief of yours now?
I've no idea. After Pribyslavitz, he ordered us to raid Merhojed, but he wasn't with us. He went off who knows where. I don't reckon he'll be out of your hair for long, though.
The chief is in charge of everything.
So the chief is in command of all these operations?
You could say. I'd say you're looking at it all wrong, though.
All wrong?
You ask who's in charge and who answers to who. Only this ain't some noble court. There was all sorts of gangs in Pribyslavitz, big and small. Robber barons who had their own brigades calling them my lord, and common footpads who hadn't a pot to piss in. Men came, men went. Lots of squabbles, the occasional murder.
So Pribyslavitz wasn't just an army.
Know what I mean?
It was a collection of groups.
It was
that all had their own causes, I suppose.
The main thing was nobody asked questions. I didn't give a damn who the chief was or what he had in mind or whether he had one ball or two. All I was interested in was the coin.
Okay, that's all we can ask. Of that one anyway. How did you know about Pribyslavitz?
How did you know about Pribyslavitz? Who took you there?
A fellow by the name of Morgok. We met near Kuttenberg. I was robbing burghers who were fleeing the town from Sigismund's army. We got to talking and he told me about Pribyslavitz.
Okay, why did you attack Merhojed?
Why did you attack Merhojed?
I know I say it wrong.
The chief
it's just easy to say that way.
The order. I reckon he wanted to show the local lords he was nowhere near finished.
So he's planning more raids?
The chief's always planning something. Pribyslavitz was only the start.
Okay, counterfeit groschen.
So you knew the coin was counterfeit?
Of course I did. I brought those groschen to Pribyslavitz, along with a few other things.
Did you? And where did the forgeries come from?
Like, where were they made? I don't know. Some merchant by the name of
Okay, so merchant potentially gave him
to meet at the charcoal piles near
the groschen that was faked.
By the crossroads there. As it happens, I'm supposed to be meeting him there about now.
So Menhart's waiting there?
Might be, might not. He could have heard what happened in Pribyslavitz and decided not to show.
Okay, there's nothing else. Hang on, there is. Does Menhart know where the money comes from?
Does Menhart know where the coin comes from?
How should I know? To me, he's just another link in the chain.
There's a lot of links in this chain.
With him, and I never ask who he deals with.
I suppose that's the way of keeping the chief safe, isn't it? Having all these different groups, their own agendas.
I suppose there's no point asking you if you know any more about him.
It'd be a waste of breath. All he did was give me the coin, and then we went our separate ways.
Okay, who else knows about the money?
Who else knows about the money?
Apart from the chief, Menhart, Runt, and me, there was a few others. The men got some real money too, with the false stuff. It'd be suspicious if they only had freshly minted coin.
What else did you bring to the
He says
camp?
you used to bring other things. What were they?
Letters. Menhart would give them to me for the chief. This time I was taking an answer back to Menhart too.
Have you still got that letter?
Aye. The yokels round here ain't got much interest in correspondence, apparently.
So us reading the letter can be quite important information-wise.
I'd be delighted.
What were the letters about?
What were the letters about?
If I knew how to read, I wouldn't.
Okay, so he can't read, so he has never read the letters.
I took them from Menhart to the chief and back. That's all.
Okay, I think that's everything. Yep, that's it.
That's all I need to know for now.
For now, for the love of Christ, boy, don't let the executioner interrogate me.
He doesn't want to be
I've told you
interrogated.
everything I know.
He'd basically be tortured, wouldn't he? That's up to Sir Radzig. You've cooperated, so I put in a good word for you. You deserve no mercy. For the fact that he got ill as well, makes me think he didn't know about the poisoning. Although that's only if we're still right about the poisoning. Which if he didn't know about it, it's not fully his fault. But he still went there to kill people. You've cooperated, I'll put in a word in for you. Do we show some leniency, or do we just say, no, it's not in our hands anyway? Or, no, you deserve everything yet? I think he cooperated. He told us everything. He said he wouldn't give us any trouble. He's given us the letter. So we can put in a good word. It doesn't mean anything. We can tell him we're putting in a word and not actually do it. So let's go for that.
I can't deny you've been cooperative. I'll do my best to see you get a quick end.
There we go. That's interrogated.
Henry, I think old Straw's come for the brigand. Step back from that Eden, young fella.
But you can't kill me. Not just like that.
Shut the fuck up, you weasel, and keep it fucking shut. You don't even get a say. Calm down, Straw. He won't escape justice.
Don't.
After all, don't stand in my way, Melikar. Let Henry decide. He's the one who saved his life.
We've got to decide. Okay. We've got to decide if we're going to let Straw kill him or not. Obviously, he killed Straw. Did he kill Straw's son, or did one of the people with the captive kill Straw's son? That's the thing I can't think. Let's talk about it. Do what you want with him. He's going with me. To be fair, he should be going with us. To Sir Radzig, to be fair. Let's talk about it. If we can talk him down, that would be ideal. Let's try talking about it.
Let's talk about it.
To hell with that. That horse'll kill my boy. He won't leave Merhojed alive.
You don't want to be a murderer. I lost my family too. Step aside, nothing will happen to you. Go ahead and kill him. I think you don't want to be a murderer is the important part. Obviously, Straw's lost his son. Hopefully his wife survives the illness or poisoning. Why would he want to be a murderer as well, though? Let's try that. See, with that, I lost my family too. You don't want to be a murderer. Let's go for that.
Listen to me, Straw. That isn't going to help anyone. You're a decent man, not a killer. Think of your wife.
Now where's the justice in that? My boy cut down on his youth. Didn't even have a chance to marry. And that cutthroat swine left walking the earth.
Don't worry.
Success.
You won't escape justice. Surely you don't think Sir Radzig will just let him go?
What's Sir Radzig to me? You won't even let me avenge the death of my own son. Take him then. Take him and leave me with.
We've talked him down by the looks of it.
I promise you he'll suffer for what he did.
Be quiet and go quickly before I change my mind.
We actually managed to talk him down. Right, take the captive to Sir Radzig. How do we take him? Right, I'm taking you to Rattay. It's automatic. Okay, fair enough. I weren't sure how it was going to work. We did this previously on a captive, and it was automatic. And it makes sense to be, because that would be a long ride trying to keep him in tow. It makes sense it's going to do it automatically for us. I'm impressed we managed to talk Straw down, though. I think a lot of that's down to her speech level more than anything else. And charisma, actually, to be fair. It's a long way back to Rattay. None of her energy or nourishment's going down, though, interestingly. But yeah, hopefully we've got the right illness, and it was poisoning of the water. And hopefully we did the right thing here. We know that some things can change things, so we could go back and the whole village would be dead for all we know. But we shall see. There is another mission to do here about the parish priest as well. We need to go and speak to Agnes about that. I think her name's Agnes. Right, go and report to Sir Radzig at the lookout point by Tomberg. Trying to work our way around the village, around places can be tricky. Agnes is right there. That's the courtyard. Where? So we've left him in jail. Oh, we've got to go all the way back up here. What's this down here? Give the cure to the sick. That's still saying give the cure. Weirdly. A dog's still there too. Right, we need to go to lookout point there, according to that. Yeah, it's still saying we need to help more people. Okay. So I think... I know you said about going straight to Sir Radzig. While we're here, though, I kind of want to hand in... Well, at least speak to Agnes, I think, while we're here. Game saved. Okay, that's the prison. We've handed in the prisoner. So that is done. So I think we now need to head to Sir Radzig then. I'm just thinking, can we, before we head to Sir Radzig, can we quickly speak to Agnes? Who we need to tell about that she's no longer in service of the priest, essentially. As we're here anyway, I think it makes sense to quickly talk to her if we can. This is meant to be around here somewhere. I think she's in this house. What time of day are we? She might be going to sleep, to be fair. Is she in here? She is. She's asleep. Ah, we're trespassing. Okay, so we can't talk to her as it's night time. Potentially we could wait. Either way, we're going to have to come back and talk to her. I was going to try and do it now, but I don't think we can. So we need to head to Sir Radzig then. He is a long way away though, that's the annoying part. Let's have a look. Obviously we've been warned about a bug with this mission, so we want to make sure we head straight there. He's a very long way away. He's all the way there. It's weird that that's still showing up, because I thought we cured everyone. But yeah, we've got to head north. It's a long way, isn't it? But a best way to do that is out the main gate, really. I think. I don't know what happens if you wait. That's the only thing, because we handy to speak to Agnes while we're here. We don't know what missions are timed, obviously, and we have had this in the past, so some missions change because of timing. Okay, we are dirty. I think we head out. We did head to Sir Radzig. We were warned about a bug within the game that could be quite bad for us, so let's just head out. We'll ride through the night. Then the obviously downside to that would be energy levels
To heal, mutt.
might not be the best when we get to Radzig, but I think we ride through the night. Potentially we can get there. New level of horsemanship.
Yeah.
So we're just going to head north essentially. I'm assuming the Agnes mission won't do anything, considering it's just tell us she's not in service of the priest anymore. Hopefully that means it won't just cancel on us. It's not knowing, we've got quite a few side missions still to do, but it's not knowing which ones are timed and which ones aren't is a problem. So things, the missions themselves can fail or change because you've left it too long. We're taking Tasco's advice and heading straight for Sir Radzig, just to avoid any issues.
Yeah.
It's essentially just head north until we get close to him and then figure out exactly where he is. Obviously riding through the night's bad in terms of potentially we could be attacked, but the focus is against Sir Radzig. Where now from here? Follow this up. So basically heading to Ledechko and then north from there. It's a long way. But yeah, I don't understand why the actual cure is saying in Merhojed, unless it's because you've got to wait a few days for people to get better, maybe.
Yeah.
And that's why it hasn't changed. But I'm pretty sure we've healed everyone or given everyone the potion that we believe will heal them. I don't think we've missed anyone. My guess would be that would be timed as well, though. So if we've missed someone, potentially we may fail that. But I'm pretty sure we haven't. Okay, we are going to ride through the night. I think that's the best way of getting there. As it is a long way. I know energy level will go down because of this, but it's that risk of obviously having to get in a bug that we don't want to take that risk.
Yeah.
So I think just riding there straight away is probably the best thing. Otherwise we would rest, but man, that's got dark. I don't think we've ever really rode at night like this, to be fair. If we were going to get ambushed, this would be around the time, wouldn't it? That's the thing. Trying to see where the road is going to be tricky.
Yeah.
Say that as we get a bit stuck. I think that's rocks we're getting stuck on there. Yeah, if we get attacked, I think we just ride through. I don't think there's a point in stopping, especially when it's this dark. Oh, we could get a torch. Do you know what? I always forget about a torch. We do have a torch. We just never... We don't very rarely use it. That's the thing. There we go. That's a bit better. Although, yes, the torch is better for seeing where we're going. Where's the road gone there? Road's disappeared. Okay, we want to be... We're facing that way. We want to face that way? Yeah. There is a path. It says there's a path to our right. Somewhere here. If we get out the riverbed, we may just be able to go across the field anyway. Come on. Couldn't see where the path was. Okay, we can get out here. We want to be going that way. I think this is the path here. It's not the easiest to see, but I think it's there. The issue is I want to go quick, but the problem with going quick is if we miss the path, we're going to go somewhere else. I don't even know if we're on the path still. I think we are. Having the torch out does help, but it's still not the best. Obviously, riding through the night is generally only used for urgent matters. Although I think this is one. I don't know where the path is now. Ah, trees. Yeah, I've definitely lost the path. Right, okay, so the trees are on our left. We want to go to the right then. I'm going to find this path again. If not, we just need to keep heading north. I think it's more to our right, to be fair. There it is, there's the path. I thought I saw it. Oh no, that's not a path. Tree. As long as we're heading north, we're going in the right direction. I would rather we weren't in the trees though. Maybe we should have rested. Yeah, we've gone far too far to the left. It's over this way. I can understand now why we don't ride at night normally, because this is madness. There's the path. Is that the path? Or is that just the river? I've gone the complete wrong direction, haven't we? I thought we were heading the right way there, but we weren't. Okay. You can just keep following the river, to be fair. We will get to where we're going. Right, I think that we're back on the path. I think. It's so difficult to see, isn't it? There's the path there. This is the right way, I believe. Yeah. It's so tricky to see, and I'm trying to go quick because obviously we've got a distance to travel, but it is so hard. I kind of want to just rest on the horse because that way at least then we could wait till daytime. But because we've been warned about this bug, I don't know if it's worth the risk. Okay. We are getting there, to be fair. There's a crossroads coming up, and then we want to head left. There we go. Yeah. We're not far away, actually. We're a lot closer than we thought, to be fair. So Merhojed should be coming up next, and then we're just past that is where we'll find the Sir Radzig. We didn't get as lost as we thought we were, to be fair. Yeah, so... can we ride across the fields and skip the road, maybe? We'll get to the crossroads and we'll try and aim directly across the field, I think. It may be doable. Well, there's a fence there. Right, let's go across the field. Obviously, the only downside is if there's bushes and things, but I think we can skip a lot of the road out that way. This is where we would get attacked if we're not careful, though. So yeah, we're nearly there. We'll head a bit left. It's the bushes that cause the problem. This is when sticking to roads makes more sense, because you don't have this issue. Right, there should be a road coming up, if we've got this right. Okay, there's the burning fires from the animals that were burning in Merhojed. So from there should be a road, and we head right as soon as we hit the road. We should be there. Yeah, I'm hoping we have healed everyone. I don't think we've missed anyone, but obviously you just never know. Oh, I've gone too far. Wow, okay, we missed the road somehow. We've gone too far. I didn't see a road though, strangely. Trying to get there too fast and in the dark was never a good idea. I'm looking for a left-hand turn, essentially. Go hunting spot. We probably should do hunting at some point. Obviously, we've done the hares previously, but we've never actually done proper hunting. Okay. Right, so from here, there is a small track and a gap in the trees, and then that's where we head left. Can't see a small track though. Okay. I'm assuming we'll just end up waking Sir Radzig up, to be fair. Hopefully it's not an issue. Right, we're basically there according to this. I also don't want to startle the camp and end up being attacked or something. So, oh, there we go, we can see the cooking pot there. Right, this is the camp then. So, Sir Radzig is somewhere here, I'm guessing asleep. We do need to find him. How are we for food? 91, we're fine. Energy's okay. 75 is still okay energy-wise, to be fair. Right, so where is Sir Radzig? There he is, waiting for us. So hopefully we've avoided this bug, Tasco, then.
Tournament. I'm proud of you.
I forgot we won that. Danger on the roads, I don't know what that is. That could be DLC, to be fair. Events in Merhojed.
I've returned from Merhojed, sir.
I will keep saying it wrong.
I brought them help from the monastery. Brother Nicodemus and Johanka from Skalitz. Fortunately, Nicodemus was able to cure the disease. Well, at least what he's doing looked promising so far.
Thank Christ. Some good news for a change. What about the captive?
We did question the captive.
He was infected too.
I see. Did he survive?
Fortunately, he survived and I had a chance to question him.
What did you find out?
He was transporting the false coins to Privislavitz. He got them from some merchant called Menhart.
I don't know him.
Neither do I. But I know where the money's handed over. It's not far from Rovna, and this Menhart should be waiting there about now.
Excellent, Henry. We mustn't let this opportunity slip through our fingers. You go there and put pressure on this Menhart to tell us what he knows. Don't go yet. There's something I'd like to talk
Don't go yet, okay.
Goodbye. You haven't disappointed me. Nothing against Bernard, Robert, or any of those others. But none of them could find out as much as you.
I think we've done a good job.
At least not without beatings and torture. And that doesn't always work. You're a godsend, lad.
Thank you, sir.
Now go and find out who's behind everything, and then we'll deal with them.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Cool, thank you,
What is
Tasco. Much appreciated.
Sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Why does God allow such things to happen? All this slaughter and revenge, over and over.
It's a hard question. I'm no theologian. But long ago I came to the conclusion that the only thing that makes sense is that it's all a trial. Life is one long series of problems to solve. The more you solve, the better a man you become.
I never thought about it that way.
Well, just look at the pampered ones who have no concerns in life, like young Lord Capon, for instance. I shudder to think how he will rule when his time comes. Tribulations spawn in life over and over again, and we must stand our ground and face them. So, I go to Sasau and solve this one.
You can rely on me, sir.
There we go. I think we've impressed Sir Radzig. Still need to get his sword back as well, to be fair. But I think we've done good. It's kind of like we've finished a chapter. Okay. Go report. We've done that bit. 375 gross on as well. Quest completed, questions and answers. All that glisters is next. Okay. Go to place where the counterfeit money is handed over. Wait for everything to catch up and then we can work out where we're going. I think that's everything. So, firstly, what is that blue marker over here? Potentially DLC. Yeah, DLC. So again, we don't touch DLC. To be fair, until we finish the main story at least. Now, it still says, give the cure to the sick, which is a bit frustrating because I thought we'd done everything. But like he's saying, still give the cure to the sick. I don't know if that means we need to go back to see if the cure's worked, essentially. Because I'm pretty sure we did give it to everyone. But the fact it's still telling us that seems weird. Now, Rovna is over to the north. Main story-wise, that's where we need to be going. Go to the place where the counterfeit money is handed over. Now, there is a quest giver on the way that probably would be worth checking out. I do think from here we may head back to Merhojed, see if we can find anyone else that's sick, potentially, and then head down here through the winding road and down that way. I think that's potentially our best bet. There's a grindstone there, there's an arena. Yeah, I think that's potentially our best bet here. Merhojed, even if we can sleep as well, I think would be handy. E-Player, good morning, how are you? Thank you for the like, it was much appreciated. I don't know if the mission is timed, that's the only thing. The captured bandit Merhojed told me a place where their fates were passed. Handover is due to take place any day now. Okay. So we are heading there ourselves. I'm doing well, thank you. Doing well, yeah. How was your weekend? I hope it was good. So, my thinking is we sleep if we can and head there in the morning. At least that gives us some rest. 8 hours is fine. Probably too much, to be fair. Might stop this early, actually. But yeah, this may have been enough to let us find out if we've done what we needed to in Merhojed. Potentially. I think we stop at... how's our energy? 89, 93, 97. Okay. Someone else woke us up. I think they may have done. We only normally get up like that if someone else has woke us up. I need to re-equip shield. Okay. We do need to eat, which there should be food here. Hopefully. Let's see. Campfires we rode in, so there should be food. Yeah, there we go. So, head back to Merhojed. Double check we've done everything we can there. And then from there we're heading north to Rovna. And we'll stop off over here as well in Rovna to grab a quest that's there. Like I say, I like to have the quest on us so we know kind of what we're doing and can do more than one thing at once. It's definitely going to be easier now heading back. Now it's daylight. So that's heading the wrong way. Let's go this way. We did see Sir Radzig move out in the night as well. He left with some of his men, to be fair. Oh, that's head north. So we want to head to the left, ideally, here. We want to go to Merhojed first and just see if we can make that quest finish. Or we've given them enough time, it will just do its thing. I don't know. But I would rather go and see if that can be finished off while we're here. Yeah, so Merhojed should be to our right. Up here. Going to the map. If we follow this round, this should take us back to Merhojed. As I say, I think I want to find out if we have done everything there. But it may be that we've got to leave them longer. That's the only concern. But it kind of, the way it's looking is we've missed someone, which is always annoying when that happens. Now that's just a shed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can figure out what's going on and hopefully get it to actually do what it's meant to do. As I say, I think if we haven't missed someone, it's a time thing. And it means we need to wait longer. That's the only other thinking. So on the map it tells us the area we've got to look at is here. Have you been to that? Have we been to that house? I wonder if we've not been to that house there. So this house here is part of the zone to do. Have we been here? Lockpick.
You're back?
Yes.
Edrishka.
I have something to make you well.
Ah, we had missed
Good
someone.
Lord above, thank you for showing us your mercy.
That we had
Drink
missed
this
her.
And give it to everyone in the house. I've also brought someone who will take care of you until you get back on your feet.
Thank you, Good Samaritan.
There we go. Give the cure to the sick is complete. Wait until... Okay, so we've got to come back at some point, see if the situation has cleared up. Basically, did we get it right in what we thought was the reason behind it? Did it all work? That's... I'm assuming that means come back a later time. Okay, remedy to sick. We'll have to wait at least a day. Yeah, okay. So that is done. We can now focus on where we're going next then, which is Rovna. And we'll have to come back here, probably on our way back to Rate at some point. So we could potentially head down here and see if we wanted to find some new weapons, potentially. Well, there's a grindstone there. Whether they've got actually weapons to buy, I don't know, to be honest. But that's where we're heading to there. There's a winding path here. So the winding path runs through... Oh, new level of vitality. So if we go out this way... At some point we're going to be too heavy with herbs again, but if we are, we'll transfer the horse. Okay. So on the way here, there is potentially somewhere to... I don't really need to sharpen a weapon. So whether we can buy others, can we improve what we've already got? We've got probably a lot of money on us now, I'd guess. Although we've already gone past it, so ignore what I was saying. We'll follow the road, round the twisty bit, and head down towards Rovna.
Yeah.
We've already gone past where the grindstone was. I don't know if... It doesn't show anyone there being able to... Like there's a blacksmith or anything. There's no marker for a blacksmith. So, in that case, potentially there isn't one there anyway. So we'll carry on as planned. Down the winding road. I don't know if we've done much in Rovna previously. We may have passed through it, I think, but I don't think much more than that. So there is a quest to pick up while we're there. That's the thing with this game, though. Although I'm the kind of person that tries to pick up everything we can in passing to enable us to complete more on the go, because we don't know when missions are timed or not, my way of playing probably isn't always the best in this, it seems. Just because there's a chance that we fail missions because I've picked them up but I don't plan to do them right away. But there's not much I can do about that, that's the thing. There is a house here. I don't know if there's anyone to speak to. Let's quickly jump off and have a look. Obviously, I don't think we've done much round here, so if there is anything here, we probably haven't got a marker for it. Although saying that, other than food... Anyone home? We are allowed in here. It's not telling us we're stealing. Well, we're trespassing, sorry. We don't need food. I think it was more... We're not going to steal. We can take alcohol and stuff. We don't really need to. So when it says stealing, we don't want. So we can take a load of stuff from there as well. To be fair, I don't think we really need to take anything. None of this is stealing according to this either. Weirdly. Sometimes I've noticed it does that. It doesn't tell you you're stealing, but I don't know whose house it is. There's no one seems to be here. Okay, let's carry on into Rovna then. The main thing was to check in case there was a mark or anything come up. But doesn't seem to be. So Rovna is straight ahead. We'll go and grab this quest. Bandit bastards. Why would we want to do it before DLC? Because before we finish the main quest? Because surely the DLC wasn't released until after the game finished. Yeah, see, I can't do that. For me, you've got DLC comes after main story because it came out after main story, so it doesn't fit if you do it early. In my mind, I'm not saying I'm right at all, but in my mind, potentially we need to do it after. But then again, I don't know. I've not done this before. You're going to know more than I do, to be fair. Okay, there's the quest giver here is to our left. Let's see what this person wants. Like I say, we'll pick the mission up. No, not necessarily doing it straight away. At least we have the mission on us. We can do it at some point. This is a villager. Why are you not talking to us? Oh, there we go. Oh no, that's a dog. I don't want to talk to the dog. Villager.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Yeah, it's just, like I say, it's because the DLC wouldn't have been released until after the story finishes, essentially. So in my mind, you shouldn't do it before the end of the story. But we have learned via past experience sometimes some DLC are better to do before you finish story, which makes no sense chronologically. But gameplay-wise and story-wise, you do get more. But it's a hard one to tell, that's the thing. If you think we should, then we will. We'll just need to remember to do it. But if you think we'll get more out of it, then I'm more than happy to do it. You live here alone.
See, there's not much going on around here.
I think the village is empty.
Quite so. All by myself. All the others
there we go. So everyone's fled and been killed.
Or fled to Rattay.
How come you stayed?
Sorry to hear that. And what's keeping you here, alone?
My older brother ran away with the wandering players. So when our father was on his deathbed, he made me swear I'd never leave our home.
I can see you took your vow seriously.
I did. But it's starting to get dangerous around here. Again.
The Cumans.
If it were Cumans, I'd grab an axe and that would be that. But a week
it's hard to communicate. Oh, really? Okay.
They beg me for food.
But hopefully before the end of the main story we are stronger, better.
If they'd been just a tad hungrier, I swear they would have stormed the cottage.
I think we may need to spend the money and find a decent weapon, to be fair. We've got a decent weapon now, but I think we can do better. And we've got lots of money, so it's a terrible thing that happened to
I saw the mess they left behind. Savages.
It was horrible. People tried to find shelter in the church, but them dogs was waiting. They knew too well that's where folk would try to hide.
And where did you hide?
By the grace of God, I got my family away into the woods.
Well, I don't see your family with you. I hope those bastards didn't sniff them out.
No, it takes better man than them to track me down.
So his wife's in Rattay. I wonder if he's going to give a message to his wife or something. When will the people come back?
Do you think folk will ever go back to their homes?
Well, I don't know about Skalitz, but the folk here are sure to want to come back.
Oh, okay.
The only thing they're missing is spirit.
So I think the quest is us finding them a priest. Good long sword in one of the hidden treasures. We've got all the treasure maps, haven't we? We've not really looked at yet either.
Simple folk want someone to tend their souls.
Of course. But it was the Skalitz parish priest who ministered here, wasn't it?
He did. But there's been no sign of him since the attack. Or at least he's definitely not in Rattay among the refugees.
That's true enough. I didn't see him there.
But if you're interested, young fella, maybe you could help us find the priest we need here.
So we need to find them a priest. I can ask.
You can always ask. But I've heard where the Skalitz priest went.
That's great news. Although I had my eye on another priest.
Okay. Who is he? Who's the other
You might
priest?
as well tell me who he is.
Yeah, so we haven't used long swords yet. We've only used short swords, to be fair.
Well then.
And we only used an axe and a mace in the tournament, which is something we need to use more of. You main long swords, do you? Okay.
Father Simon.
We do want to be fair, we want to try a long sword. It's something we haven't tried yet.
I don't want to spread rumours, but they say he was in love with his housekeeper. And then she died somehow, poor thing.
I hadn't heard about
That's
that.
not a story I've come across.
It only reaches folk who care for such tales. Well, to finish the story, Simon left the parish and ran away. You know that already. There was neither sight nor sound of him for a long time. Until this spring, he showed up here.
And what's he doing here?
That's just it. People say he's become a hermit.
All right. And where can I find him?
I couldn't tell you exactly, but you could start by talking to that girl's parents. Well, they live on a farm nearby, and it's likely they know more. They may even have had words with him.
I'll go and see what they have to say for themselves.
Okay, so the mission from him is a quest giver. The mission from him is to find the village of priest.
Stabs me in my sleep. I'd rather have a decent burial.
And he's got a priest in mind rather than the one that was originally there. So we'll just have a quick look at the quest itself and where it wants us to go. Obviously, it's something we'll probably do at some point. We know that the Skalitz priest has been hiding out in Sasau, and we could go and talk to him. The former Skalitz priest has become a hermit. Father Simon is the family of his deceased housekeeper. Okay, so there's a few different things to do there by the looks of it. We're heading here anyway. And the parish priest, Father Simon, we're going to speak to the family up north. So, obviously, we're not going to go there straight away. We're going here, as that's where we're going to go and deal with this counterfeiter, hopefully. So, I don't think there's anything else in the village to do. So we can head where we're going. We probably do want to give it a save before we get there, though. That's the only other thing. Yeah, everyone else has left the village, so there's nothing else that I can see here. While we were saying about weapons and things, we have got, and I think we're on the horse at the minute, we have got a load of treasure maps that we've not looked at. And I do wonder whether we should look at them at some point and actually see where they're going. Yeah, look, all the ancient treasure maps here. Now, I don't know if these are DLC, because I would assume you don't start with these at the base game normally. My guess is they're added in a DLC maybe. And because we've got all the DLC added already, potentially these come from that. But I don't know for sure. Yeah, we've got 5 different drawings to look at. It's when is the best time? Maybe after the main story, go and find them, just in case they are added via DLC. That may be the right way of doing it. I'm not sure. Right, let's have a look. We're heading into the woods by the looks of things. I do think we'll drink a save just snap so before we get too far in. I don't know if we're going to have to fight. And just in case, I think we're better off saving. In fact, let's do that now. Where are we? There we go. We're going to take one of these. That one we saved the game manually. And then we've got to head into the woods, I believe. We could ride him, but my concern with riding would be we're going to get seen really easily. Whereas I don't know if we need to be a bit quiet and kind of keep a lookout on what's going on before we actually charge in. Go to a place where the counterfeit money is handed over. Okay. We have got a sword and a shield on, just in case. We've got decent armour. Hopefully, if we do get attacked, we can do okay with it. But I just don't know how this is going to go. Whether we're going to lie and try and pretend we're the person that the guy's meant to be meeting, or something else. Something's happened here, though.
God,
Oh, this is where... Something's happened here. All across the roads. You can loot the guard. Let's have a look what he's got. Obviously, if it's stealing, we won't. In fact, he's got nothing of value. No point. Yeah, no worries, that's good. Right, what about the chest? It's a lockpick hard to open the chest. Both guards have nothing on them. No weapons or anything. I kind of want to open the chest. We've not done particularly well, though, with lockpicks previously. Let's give it a go. Oh no, lock is too difficult. We're not a high enough level. Okay, fair enough. Right, we need to have a look around the area and see if we can find anything. There is a camp over here to our right, potentially. That could be something. We've got blood here.
Wounded here. It looks like another person dragged him off.
Ah, there's blood
Maybe there'll be
stains.
some tracks.
Follow the trail of blood. More blood.
It looks like blood.
Okay, we've got to follow the blood then. More blood
Another
here.
clue. I must be going the right way.
There is a camp just down here as well. Any more blood? Yeah, more blood there.
I'm on the right track.
More blood there.
Blood. Charcoal burners. Someone must have seen or heard something.
Right, we need to speak to the charcoal burners then. There's still blood here. Do we need to eat? No. Why is that conspicuous red? I don't quite know why conspicuous has gone red. Obviously that's how easily seen we are. We haven't changed anything though. Unless it's just the area we're in, maybe. There's still blood here as well, to be fair.
Another clue. I must be going the right way.
Right, where are these charcoal burners? There's one over here. They should have seen someone, surely.
I am at your service, Sir Knight.
I like that we're giving the respect now. What happened at the crossroads?
At the crossroads?
Huh?
Don't lie to me. It isn't hard to guess what happened. I've come to help him. If you don't know anything, all well and good. I don't think that's the right decision. It isn't hard to guess what happened. Let's try that.
Listen, there's corpses lying on the road out there, a ransacked wagon, and a trail that leads right here. Now, you seem to be honest and friendly folk, not marauding cutthroats. So I prefer to believe you don't have anything to do with it. But if you don't start helping me, I might change my mind.
I don't
Success.
know nothing, and I haven't seen nothing. If you want to know something about it, just ask Boyar. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Okay, so we need to ask Boyar.
Who is this Boyar?
Boyar cracks the whip around here. You'll recognise him by his red cap.
Thank you.
Okay, red cap.
God be with you.
We need to find a guy with a red cap. He's around here somewhere. But where? Oh, he could be in the building over here, to be fair. Right, no one's in there. Where is he? Not in there either. Welcome back. I'll pick up the pistol over here. Right, we're looking for the guy with a red cap. Although he's the only guy I'm seeing, to be fair. Unless he's further down. What's the search? To be fair, the search zone goes quite a little bit, quite a way, to be fair. Oh, he is further down. It's saying Victor Boy is further down here, to be honest. So, further than you think. We've just got another camp. There's more than one camp in one place here. as we are trying to keep on top of the dog, let's just quickly check. 49. Dog, come here, I need to feed you.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
I keep forgetting about the dog. It's only because he's next to us and he's barking. I actually notice he's there. That's our last bit of dried meat. There we go. A bit of dried meat for the dog. Some dandelions. Right. Right, we're still looking for the guy with the red cap. Ah, him there. I think that's Boya. There it is. There we go.
I am honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Well, I hope he tells us the truth. That's the question. Will he tell us what really happened?
What do you know about the wagon that's been ambushed at the crossroads?
I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
Really?
Yes. Is that a problem?
Yeah, that's a problem. Do you think I'm scared of you? How much do you want? How do you know whose wagon it was? Let's go with, do you know whose wagon it was? I'm not going to bribe him. I don't want to give people money for the sake of it.
Do you have any idea whose wagon it was?
I don't know. And I don't care.
Well, I'll tell you. I'm sure you've heard of the gang that burned down Neuhof.
Possibly.
Possibly.
And poisoned the well in Merhojed. They're the kind of men you don't want to get on the wrong side of.
I didn't get on the wrong side of them, though. Did I? The opposite. Actually, we helped them out. And I didn't even know who
with
they
a graphical
were.
glitch box for that.
Let's just get this straight. We didn't ambush anyone.
And what were you doing at the crossroads then?
We were just passing, and we saw the wagon. So we took the sacks.
Just the sacks? What about the trail of bloodstains leading to the camp?
I was just getting to that. We also found one wounded man. What am I saying, wounded? The fellow was hacked like a martyr in some holy picture. He begged us to hide him away.
There was a survivor
you
then.
have him here somewhere. Is he still alive?
The fellow has quite a will to live. I'll give him that.
Okay, who ambushed the wagon?
Who ambushed that wagon?
Not a clue. We came a long way after.
Did the guy say anything?
He wasn't exactly talkative. His lungs are full of holes, so talking's a problem.
Okay.
Where is he?
We've locked him away in the shed. There.
I want to talk to him.
I don't know. He paid us. We're not to let anyone near him.
I don't mean to hurt him.
So be it.
That was a bit easy. He gave in a bit there, didn't he? He's paid us so no one talks to him. Not sure you should. Here's the key. Right. Which shed is he in? Because he pointed that way, but there's no shed. There is one here, though. There we go. Unlock the door. Right. This is a guy survived it. Mercenary. Okay.
Who are you?
I'm here to help you. Talk and you'll live. Talking you'll live. Let's be a bit aggressive.
Do as I say, and you might walk out of here alive.
What? What's that? What do you mean?
Don't worry about it. Just answer my questions, and I might even help you.
Well, if you say so.
Who are you working for?
Who is it you work for? Who did the wagon belong to?
To Menhart. He's some kind of merchant who hired me for protection.
Okay, Menhart's a name we knew anyway.
And where's this Menhart disappeared off to?
No idea. I blacked out after the attack. Only came to my senses once I got here. I don't even know where here is.
Who ambushed the wagon?
That wagon?
A knight. He's been following us for a while.
A knight?
And where did he go?
I don't know. I got a beating, and then I passed out.
Okay, so we don't know who the knight is.
Do you know what you were carrying in that wagon?
I never asked Menhart that.
Why would you ask? You wouldn't ask what you're carrying, would you? Can I take a look at the wound?
Can I see your wound?
We have got quite a high medicine skill.
Sort of.
So we could maybe be able to help him.
That's a deep wound to the flank and you're still losing blood. You need to staunch it.
Will you help me?
I can try.
Okay, tell me more about the knight.
Tell me more about the knight.
Someone's here.
Where's the coin?
What coin?
Okay.
I will not repeat the question.
Is that the night they attacked the wagon?
Ah! Where are those sacks you took from the wagon?
Sacks! They're behind the shed. That's him. That's got to be that knight.
That's the guy after them.
Is that all? Did you take anything else?
Fuck! Stop! Stop right there!
Where's the horse? Come on, Pebbles.
Yeah.
We gotta catch the knight.
Yeah.
I didn't see where he went. Oh, there he is to our right.
Yeah.
Where's he gone? He's gone to our right, I think. Come on, through the tree.
Damn. Yeah. I suppose it doesn't matter as long as he goes back to
We lost him.
Sasau Inn.
That didn't take long to lose him, did it? That did not take long at all.
Yeah.
Okay. Lie in wait for the mysterious knight. We completely lost where he was going. Okay, so we need to go and lay in wait. Are we heading all the way south again? Oh, wow, okay. Yeah. We need to go all the way south, back to Sasau. That's a long way back, isn't it? I suppose if we were caught up with him, we wouldn't have to do that. But yeah, we lost him. So we've got to head back. That is a long way back, though. It depends if we can do other things on the way, is the question. So from here, we could head north to try and find this priest while we're here anyway. I don't know. The main missions generally aren't time missions. So potentially it doesn't matter going straight down there. That's the thing. It wouldn't matter to go and do something else first. But we are a long way north from where we need to go. I think while we're already here, I think it makes sense to head north and speak to the family. Isn't there a treasure in Skalitz as well we need to find? I swear there's something we've got to do in Skalitz, but it wasn't safe to go back. I don't know if we have an honour, so it's in... It might even be a mission, to be fair. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, it's annoying that we failed that, to be fair, because if we hadn't failed, we probably wouldn't have to go as far south. Right, it's not there. It may be a quest, I'm not sure. Vengeance. Part of the main story. Store there's still treasure to be found in Skalitz. Went to see Kunesh to try and get him to repay the remainder of his debt to father. Kunesh was badly off before, but now as refugee is even in worse shape. When I pushed him, he told me while fleeing from Skalitz, he'd overheard someone saying they left valuables hidden under a dovecote. So there's supposedly valuables in Skalitz, and we're next to it. So I wonder whether we should have a look at that while we're here. We need to take one of the side quests off. Let's take that one off for the minute and just see where this takes us. It may be worth doing it while we're here anyway. I don't know what kind of treasure it would be. We've still got these activities to do as well at some point. So yeah, somewhere in Skalitz. Now, there is a chance that Skalitz isn't safe, as we have been told that before, that it's not safe. So we've got to find the dovecote there. I think we head north. We do this mission over here, speak to the family of Father Simon's housekeeper who died, and then potentially head to Skalitz, see if we can find whatever this treasure is. Save first. Oh, really? Okay. Well, we'll head north first, speak to the family, head to Skalitz after, and then it's a long way south to the main story. But yeah, we'll speak to the family first, then give it a save, and go from that way, I think. I'm annoyed we lost sight of the night. If we hadn't, we probably wouldn't have to go that far south. But we can't change it now. So yeah, let's head to this family. Try and get back on the main road if we can. But yes, we have been told Skalitz isn't safe, so we'll have to be careful. I'm not 100% sure what a dovecote is, but that's what we can potentially find some treasure under. Okay, family, are they that house over there? No, we haven't been here before either, so this is all new area that we've not been to. So we need to watch out whether we're not attacked, but also just be wary of what else is here.
Yeah.
There might be people we need to talk to, people to see. Honey. It's back there. It's okay. We have got honey on us. The only thing we haven't got now is dried meat for the dog.
Yeah.
Which is potentially an issue, so we need to get some if we can. Okay, so this looks to be the house of the housekeeper who died. So we need to find out if they know anything about Father Simon. Do we need to wash first? No. I think it's always worth washing before we speak to people because it gives us more charisma.
God save. How may I help you? Good night.
I'm looking for Father Simon.
For the priest, Father Simon, and I heard you might know of him.
Simon? What do you want him for?
I want him to return to St. James.
I'm looking for the priest who used to take care of St.
Pardon me, apologies for that.
And the locals tell me they saw him around here.
I don't know if I can help you there. He'll never go back to his parish if you ask me.
He'll never go back.
Very well. What is it you want to know?
Where is he? What went on between Simon and your daughter?
What went on between Simon and your daughter?
Nothing that hasn't happened before. Our Mary was his housemaid in Skalitz. She was pretty, very pretty. And he was young, and so things went the way they do between comely young folk. She came back home one day, heavy with child.
These things happen.
Yes, these things happen. What can you do?
I'm not going to tell her it's a disgrace.
I was just glad our girl was provided for. Only she never had the chance to hold that babe in her arms. She didn't live through the birth.
Oh, she died giving birth.
Such is a woman's lot in life. Men die in battle, and women in the arms of the midwife.
And what happened to Simon?
The poor man. He took it the worst. He was sure God's wrath smote Mary for her fornication.
Nonsense, he was right. Religiously, yes, he was right. But was he? Nonsense.
That's rubbish. People lie together out of wedlock all the time. And God never smites them down.
That's just what I told him. But it's hardly my place to lecture a priest. And who knows? Maybe he was right. The Lord moves in mysterious ways. He was overflowing with grief. He barely spoke, didn't eat, refused to take a new housemaid. And then, one fine day, the presbytery was deserted. It took a good season before another priest came along.
Okay, where is he?
Where can I find him? He's said to be wandering around here somewhere.
I heard that too, and I'm inclined to believe it, even though I haven't seen him myself.
How come?
After our poor Mary went to her rest, we used some of the money he'd paid us to put a cross up by the roadside. And lately, there's been wreaths of comfrey turning up next to it.
So someone's been visiting the cross then?
Nor my husband neither.
You think Simon does?
Who knows? Maybe it's a miracle. I could believe anything. But there's not been fresh ones for a while, so perhaps he's moved on elsewhere again.
I see.
I don't think we're finding him, are we really? Where's the cross?
Where that cross is?
Certainly. There are settling tanks for the mines to the west of Skalitz. On the hill above them in the woods, there are several paths. Mary's cross is by one of them, close to the brook.
All right, thanks.
So I don't think there's anything else we can learn there.
I'll be going.
Very good then. And if you do find him, let him know that we have no hard feelings.
I'll tell him.
Take care.
Okay, so the priest we're looking for, Father Simon, he is not there, but there is a cross further to the west. Now, we're meant to be heading south for the main story. That takes us away from where we're going. If it was on the way south, it would make sense, but it's not. So my thinking is we ride back up here, park the horse up, probably by these crossroads, and save, and then we give it a go. Obviously, if we die in Skalitz, we'll just carry on and head south. But I think at least we need to give it a go. I'm expecting it not to be simple, though, because we have heard Skalitz is overrun with bandits, essentially. We could head further west to continue the mission, but I think it's taking us away from the story more than we would like. I know there's honey there, but we don't need it. Right, this is the crossroads here. I don't know how close we want to be before we save. And there's Skalitz. Okay, I think that's fine here. I'd say we're going to go in, we're going to give this a go. If we fail, it's not an issue. We can carry on with the story and head south. But I would like to give it a go. So let's give it a save. With our save your snaps. I'm going to move the remedy for Merhojed to the horse as well. Yeah, this can go one or two ways. Really well or really badly. I don't know which one. And I don't know what a dovecote is. Thank you for the like, it was much appreciated. If anyone knows what a dovecote is, you know what I didn't do? I didn't save it, did I? I didn't hold it. I've just realised. Yeah, we're going to eat it. I think we applied it accidentally there. There we go, we've saved now. If we save twice, we save twice. There's more save your snaps than the horse. Okay. I'm expecting enemies, bandits. What is a dovecote? That's a good question. What is a dovecote? Because unless we know what it is, we're not going to be able to find it, are we? Let's see. I'm just doing a quick search. Dovecote. See what comes up. It's a dedicated structure, often a tower, wall-mounted box, or part of a building designed to house, nest, and raise pigeons or doves. Right, we're looking for a wall box. But we've got to keep our wits about us here. Feel damage still from the attack. Keep listening as well in case we hear anything. So we're looking for something on the side of a building, potentially. Nothing so far. From once you get OP, it's too easy. I've never finished. Oh, you've just okay. So before we ever streamed, I played Red Dead Redemption 2 personally and finished it. You think this gets too easy to you? Okay. I don't think we're at that point of being overpowered, to be fair, so we haven't seen that as of yet. There's a polar box on top, is it? That's the same thing, though. My search just said it's on our house. But yeah, it makes sense. It doesn't have to be. In fact, we saw one then, didn't we? There, that's the dovecote there. So that's a dovecote, I would say. Oh well, don't tell us exactly where it is, Sabay. I'd rather try and find it ourselves. But that is a dovecote, I think, as well. I'm not hearing any enemies though. I expected to hear some enemies around here, to be honest. There's another dovecote here. start digging. Well, that's rubbish. Why would you want clothes that are ruined? That can't be it. Surely. That's not the right one. That's just buried clothes. And they're not worth anything. So I think there's another dovecote. We're looking for that little patch of soil that shows it's been dug as well. Yeah, not the right one. So we've got to keep... These are the dovecotes. We're just going to look for that patch of soil, essentially. Which there isn't one here. So we know it's not buried there. I'm not seeing anyone, though. I really thought there'd be more enemies around. Although I could be speaking too soon, to be fair. Is there a dovecote here? Can go in the buildings as well, to be fair. Not that I think there'll be much in here. Yeah, nothing. Right, is there a dovecote round here anywhere? And you can give ourselves a... No, we can't wash, okay. Just double checking there's no dovecote here anywhere. Yeah, there's one over there. There's one over here as well. This one, some nettles. But that's not an area to dig, I don't think. No, oh, it's saving.
I wonder what Teresa's doing now.
Okay, so it's been long enough we can go back and speak to Teresa for another day.
It last time.
Yeah, it's been a few days, so we can now go and speak to Teresa again. There's some plants here, valerian. But I don't think this one can be dug up. Yeah, there's no option to dig. I was saying that, the dog's digging. Okay, so it's not that one either. Any others? Wherever the one is, it's going to be where bandits are, isn't it? I think it's going to be one that's going to be someone nearby to stop us. Would be my guess. Okay, is it in the main keep is the other question. Although, saying that, the actual search area doesn't include the main keep. Only the starter bit here. So let's head in there and have a look. But my guess is it's going to be wherever the most bandits are. All the arrows. But the search area is just in this first bit. It's not in the main keep. I can't hear anyone or see anyone though. Right, there's one to our right. Not seeing or hearing anything. Right, this one's going to be dug up. We don't even know what the treasure actually is, to be fair. It could be anything. Tunic, hat. There's a load of clothes. They're all damaged. Yeah, none of that then. Why are people burying their clothes? Of all the things to bury, clothes is not something we need burying. Okay, so it's not that one. That's two we found that are both wrong. If we go along this way all the way to the building at the far end, and then that's this bit kind of checked according to our search zone. This is ours actually. This is our old house. This is where we lived. Is the one here? I didn't know if I actually came back anything would be said. We could visit the grave of our parents, couldn't we? Every herb we pick up is also increasing our strength skill, hence why we pick quite a few of them up. Yeah, I don't know. I might have a look at where the grave is. There we go. You can't interact with them. I did wonder if we could interact. It doesn't seem you can. Right, is there a dovecote here? Not by the looks of it, to be fair. House was ransacked. Okay. Yeah, no dovecote I can see. Around this side, just in case. Yeah, no dovecote. Okay, so it must be on that left-hand side as we go down. We've done the right-hand side already. It must be on the other side. I thought this was going to be full of bandits as well, but so far, although I do still think the minute we find the right one, that's when people are going to try and stop us. Okay, let's have a look around the side. So there was one here, but it's been burned down. No option to dig though. Anything else on this side? No. Oh, we may not see any. Oh, wow. So we may get really lucky then. I'm not seeing another dovecote though, annoyingly. How weird would that be if we don't get any bandits? Right, no dovecotes there. We are missing one somewhere. I was surprised Henry's not saying anything, considering the damage and everything else. I'm surprised he's not actually saying anything. Okay, the only place really left then is on this left-hand side here. And then I think we've checked near enough everywhere. Okay. Search goes into that yard there. I think we've searched. It kind of feels like we've been everywhere. Although have we? Maybe not this area down here. Double check over here. There's definitely not one around here, it seems. So what have we've missed one somewhere then, I think. Which means sure we missed one as we came in. If we follow this down. Oh no, I was saying that actually we didn't come in we only came in here, didn't we? So there's all this bit down here to have a look at. Yeah, we haven't come this way. So this bit all around here, we've not looked at all, thinking about it. Because we came in that middle gate. Right, can we see anything? Not up there. Not seeing anything there. Trying to make sure we actually look around in a sort of order So we don't potentially miss something. What's the other stuff? Nothing. There's a dovecote there. I don't think that's one we've checked, is it? Oh, hang on. There's one we've done that one. So that's the one we've done. Which means it's got to be further down that way then, I would say. I forgot how to jump. There we go. Yeah, it's got to be further down here then. There's one there. We've done that one? And there's one here. I feel like we've done these two, to be fair. That's not diggable. We have been to these ones already, haven't we? And there's nothing there either. Okay. Did we go further to our... I don't know if we went further to our left last time, or our right now. There's none down the hill, is there? No. We should see these because they're quite high up. I'm not seeing anything. Climb up. Yeah, I'm not seeing another one. But we're definitely missing one if we haven't found it as of yet. I want to say it's going to be further this way. Looking at where we've already been and where we haven't. I'm definitely not seeing anything. Where have we missed? Because we've definitely missed somewhere, haven't we? Okay. There's not one here. We found two, both with clothes that are worthless. That means we have missed one somewhere. It's just where. I don't know if I'm missing something really obvious. Or I'm being silly and this should be a lot more obvious than I'm actually making it. Right, there's none here. We've checked those two already. No dovecote here. Hear a dog barking. I don't know if it's ours or someone else's. Hopefully, not someone else's. Hang on. There's people there.
Who's there?
There's two of them.
What's that?
This may be a bad idea.
Hey. Who's there?
What are you doing here?
Yeah, they're attacking. So this, because of the armor we've got, is why the top of the...
Now you're fucked.
That's why the top of the thing goes down. They've got some pretty good gear by the looks of things.
Ow.
I think you got us there first. I think the other guy ran away. This guy looks very, very geared.
Cunt!
Which is never a good thing for us. Missed the attack there. But he's extremely geared by the looks of things. Took a hit. Why does our dog not help?
To hell with you.
That's not good. Damage to the head. New level in defense. This may end up badly for us. I'm glad the other guy disappeared, to be fair. Come on, attack. Think he gave you the quest. Oh, he does if we level him up, does he? Oh, okay. I can't think who gave us the quest at this moment. I'll have to read it again and probably work out from there. Let's see if we survive this.
Fuck it! Ow!
But yeah, this guy's extremely geared. I don't even think I'm doing any damage to him, to be fair. Nice turn there, though. Yeah, looking at his health bar, I don't think we've damaged him at all. This is not going to be fun. Doesn't look like I've done any damage. Got us there.
I'll chop you to
But I think it's because his armor's so good. I think that's why it looks like we've not done any damage. I mean, he's countering our counter as well. I got him there though. That was a nice hit.
Curse it!
Okay, that one good. That was some damage. I don't think we've hurt him, which is never a good sign. Trying to attack a bit than just standing there and defending, to be fair. Missed that completely. Went for the attack and he just attacked at the same time. I get annoyed with just countering. I know that's our best move, but it is a little bit annoying just countering the whole time. I think we have done some damage, to be fair now. If we get his gear, that would be really good as well. That's the thing. We can beat him. It looks like his gear is really good. That's if we can beat him, though. Not get spun like that. Yeah, his gear would be incredible, I think, if we can get it.
No.
He beat us there to the punch.
Now you're done for.
Are we? Nice spin round. Getting the full up strikes in, I think, are really important there. Where's he going? I think he spun us there, to be fair. I think there was a bit of a glitch with him getting stuck there on the mound. We'll reach a new level in strength. We do more damage once we can make him bleed, to be fair. If we can get him to that stage. We're nearly badly hurt head-wise. That's not good. I don't know how we survived that with damaged head as well as hand. I think that's going to affect our strength as well. We're nearly dead. I don't know how he suddenly got that far into us. But yeah, we're nearly dead. We're bleeding now as well. We were doing okay for ages, but we weren't doing much damage, and suddenly he just caught us, and now we're nearly dead. Yeah, we're dead.
I'm over here.
There we go. I knew it was coming. Was it Kunesh? Oh, so it's Kunesh's house we need to go to. Right, we'll load our save that we did. Oh, actually gave us an autosave hit already in here. Let's load that. So if Kunesh gave us the quest, then it's going to be in Kunesh's house, isn't it?
I wonder what Teresa's doing now.
Yeah, so this is when we was looking around. We've already been to a couple of places.
I enjoyed it last time.
I'm hoping them people aren't here. But yeah, you're right. If Kunesh gave us the quest, let's have a little look. Oh, it just says there's talk, to be fair. Now, Kunesh's house is the question. I can't remember for the life of me which one it is. I want to say over there. It was a long house. He was chopping wood. It might be in the middle there, to be fair. We will hopefully not get attacked again. We'll see if we can. I would like to find this if we can while we're here. I didn't know we was going to get the autosave pop in, to be fair. I think there are people over there. They're fighting amongst themselves, though. There's like 3 or 4 of them over there. They stay fighting amongst themselves, it's fine. Right, it's not that house there. There's one that's been burnt down. There's like 4 people fighting over that side. Was this Kunesh's house? I can't remember what his house looked like, to be fair. I did think it was to the side, though. But there's nothing, other than this one that's been burnt down. There's nothing there, is there? So that can't be Kunesh's house. Let's try to think what his house looked like. It's been a long time since we were here for his house, that's the thing. I thought it was an end point. Could it be over here? Don't think it was near a gate. It could be there, to be fair. All I remember is he was chopping wood last time he was there. There's the pub where we met our friends. Just there. Kunesh's house. Although saying that dovecote there is actually showing on the map. So would that be the one there then, if it's showing on the map already? I thought he was in one of these end houses. But there is a dovecote actually on the map itself. Whether that's related or not, I don't know. There are 3 or 4 enemies here, so we do need to be a little bit careful. They were fighting amongst themselves a minute ago. But I just remember him chopping wood. That's what I remember. But yeah, this doesn't look like anything like his houses.
What's that? What's going on there?
Some enemies there. I think they've heard us. There's more than one. We probably could be in a bit of trouble because there's no way we're going to fight them all off. There's 3 or 4 by the looks of things.
Who's there? What's that?
That missed.
What are you doing? Tired of life, are you?
Oh. Missed him. I need to get my sword out. There we go. The others join in, we're probably in really big trouble. Yeah, there's more than one.
Gather your strength. You'll need it.
I'm dead.
No curva!
Problem with 2 is if one attacks and you don't see it, you're in trouble.
You come.
I need my back to the wall, really. Yeah, we're in trouble. At least the first time there was only one of them. This time when there's more than one. Again, obviously the bonuses we lost in the last fight with Well, the upgrades to skills have gone. Because obviously we died. So we need to get those again. We've actually done some damage to that one with the shield. It's the one behind us that's the problem. We're dead. Damage your armor. Is that what it is? It's the blunt weapon. So maybe we need to swap to our blunt weapon then, which isn't brilliant. I don't want to run away now. I think, let's be fair, let's do that. Let's swap to blunt weapon. It's not something we've used very much, but we might as well give it a go.
I wonder what Teresa's doing now.
And we need to find Kunesh's house.
Again. I enjoyed it last time.
I think we give this one more go. I don't think... Yes, are outnumbered and out-weaponed, I was going to say. Saying that, what is our best? So our spike club we have is that one there. Definitely need a better club. Studio Gamer, good morning. How are you? Thank you for like for all. Much appreciated. It's only 34 blunt damage, but it's our only blunt weapon we have currently. Actually gives us 38. Okay, we're going to put that on instead of our sword. We've not used it before. We'll give it a go. We'll see if we want to try and see if we can quickly solve this though first, and even just get out of here. But we're looking. We need to find Kunesh's house, and I can't remember which one it is. Check your. That was a horse. That's all a horse has on him. It's because we've sold all the other weapons. When we've been getting weapons in the past, we've been selling them. But yeah, we need to find Kunesh's house. Oh, we've got another half an hour yet. To be fair, I hope you're well. I can hear people talking again, so we know there's enemies around. That's one we've already done. That was close. Oh, hang on. We haven't done this one. I think. Well, we might have just found it. If we found it, we can run. Although, like I say, I wouldn't mind their armor. Baron's Cup, 50 groschen.
It's here. That Kunesh wasn't lying. But I know this goblet.
Okay, quest complete.
And he's still alive. I saw him in Ratai among the
I'm trying to get out of the hole.
Wearing red as always. Now what?
Right, we're out of the hole. We gained a level in stealth for doing that. Let's get out of here. Daylight savings started yesterday. Oh, did it? Oh, okay. Our clock change doesn't happen for another 2 weeks, I believe. Right, part of me wants to give the fight one more go, but we've gained this. What I'm thinking, we save it, and we give the fight one more go. Because if we can win, we gain some decent gear. So, we have got it. Baron's Cup is what we've just gained. Don't sell it. Okay, we'll try not to. But yeah, I think let's save it one last time, and then we'll give it one go. If we die, then we die. But at least we've given it a go. Because if we can win, that's decent gear. Obviously, if we lose, it's not worth anything. But I want to give it one go. Although there's 3 of them. Potentially is the problem. Oh, we did some damage. Oh, hang on. Were we meant to attack these guys? Why have we got reputation?
Yeah.
I don't know if these actually weren't bad guys and we've just attacked them for no reason.
I'll slaughter you.
Still need to survive though. We can surrender, it says.
You'll die for that.
But does that mean we shouldn't have attacked these guys? Reload, that's what I'm thinking. I don't think we was meant to attack these guys. I think these guys were good guys. Right, let's reload. Because that doesn't seem right, does it? And we have got a blunt weapon on. I just wanted to see if we could beat one and get their gear, essentially. But yeah, I think they're good guys. Are they enemies? Put weapons away. There we go. No, away. They're not bad guys, are they? No, they're guards, see? So, we had... I think these are the bandits, look. Does that mean we get all their armor? Oh, okay. Well, the bandits have been killed for us by the looks of things. And we can take their stuff. What do we want? Well, that's worth 2.5k.
Who are you?
Okay. Obviously, I think we should take the really good stuff. Yeah, we'll take the money. They're damaged beyond repair. They can be repaired. Riveted, decorated choices. Wow. I wasn't expecting them to be able to do this. Armor's kit. Silver spurs. They're worth quite a bit of money as well. There we go. We're going to end up having too much stuff on us. Oh, that's one body. Where's the other bodies? Is that a weapon? If it's a weapon, it won't let us pick it up. That's a good point. Where's his weapon? Okay, I can't see a weapon. This guy's hurt by the looks of things. Oh, wow, look, there's all these. There's no weapons, annoyingly. But yeah, that's worth 2k according to that. It won't be worth that much when we come to sell it. Hair meat. There's 73 lots of hair meat. Oh, no, it's one, isn't it? Ignore the hair meat. Italian bassinet. I think we've just lucked out a little bit here. Red deer. Yeah, I think we've lucked out. This shouldn't... We probably should have had to fight these ourselves. But instead, we can just loot them. Yeah. Marigold decoction. So a lot of this stuff we have to sell. We've got loads of money anyway, but it's being able to buy really good weapons, I think, would make the difference. Saxon dyed gambeson, silver spurs. Okay. And that's that's the guard. This is stealing, so we can't take anything off the guard. But the two bandits there that they've killed, we can. There's a third one here. I know we're overloaded. In fact, we can still pick things up. We are overloaded. We'll transfer the horse in a second. Ignore the wine. They're too badly damaged. Silver spurs. Golden goblet. Yeah, I don't think... Is it a bit cheesy they've done the fighting for us? A little bit. But see, to be fair, we did see there was an argument going on, and we ignored it. Why can't I pick that up? I want to pick that weapon up. There we go. I can steal it. I don't want to steal it, though. So the hammer we can only steal. What about this one? I can steal that as well. No, there we go. The Lucerne hammer I can pick up. It's not stealing. Oh, is it? Okay, hang on. Is it because we're overloaded they won't let us actually keep it? Possibly. Right, we need to transfer a load of stuff to horse. We need to then work out what's better for us and what's not. But let's transfer the horse quickly first. Hopefully the horse has enough space on it. Otherwise, this will be annoying, because there is quite a lot of good stuff, it seems, there. But I think we've kind of lucked out a little bit, because I don't think we was meant to have the stuff we've got, because we didn't fight for it. Even though it's damaged, that's better than ours already. in terms of protection. And it's damaged. Increase of visibility, vitality goes up. Wow, that's yeah. Even though it's damaged, that's even better than already. We'll take it. We'll put it on now, as it's already better. Okay, this one we got 3 of those. Horse car. Okay, so the horse is now overloaded too, and we're massively overloaded. I want to pick up that though. Okay, is that all it's going to allow us to do? Is if we pick it up, that happens. Possibly. I think we're going to have to get rid of some stuff, aren't we? Because I really want to keep the weapon. But I don't know if it's going to allow us to. And we can't put anything else on the horse. There's the hammer. There's a pole arm. We've not had a pole arm before. We haven't got enough strength for it anyway, to be fair. 58 stab damage, wow. Blunt damage 87. We haven't got enough strength, we've got a 15. But imagine keeping that until we can use it. Okay, horse. Maybe we get rid of some of the armor we picked up. We don't need it all. We don't need to sell any of it, really. We've got lots of money, but some of it, once fixed, may be better than what we've got. Let's drop that for a start. What else have we got here? It's worth 2k, we'll keep that. We actually haven't transferred that much across. So the horse got loads of room on it. Why is it telling us we've got no room on the horse? We do need a dried meat transferred back to us. Okay. So we have actually got lots of room on the horse. It just says we have. Oh, that's why. So that's worth 17. That's weight of that is 17. That would be where the weight comes from. It's that there. Things like that. Oh, we've got 3 of them. Okay, they're on the horse though now. But yeah, it's things like that that are weigh a lot. That's worth 9. Horse has got 4 or 5 left, and they're both 9 each. Although they are better than what we're wearing. 21. Obviously, they're both the same, apart from that's got 32, 38, 26, 33, 39, 27. We put that on ourselves. We may have to just drop some of this stuff. I don't think we're going to be able to keep it all. Although a lot of it is so much better than what we've got. It all needs fixing, admittedly. It's either that or we think about fast travelling to a blacksmith just to get rid of it. Have I ignored them? Have we just dropped? Have we kept the weapon? So the hammer's still in our hand. If I put our spike club back on, why is it saying equipped when it isn't equipped? Okay, so we drop it every time we try and do anything with it. Okay, if that's the case, then can we just drop a spike club and then put it on? In fact, we move that to horse. Can I then pick it up and equip it that way? Okay, so every time we unequip it, we lose it. I think it is a weight issue more than anything else, it would seem. No, I didn't want to pick that up. It's such a good weapon, I don't want to lose it, but we have to be in a combat state to actually keep it. Need space of 14 on the horse. I wonder if we can make space of 14 and then send it to the horse, maybe. So if we send that back to us, and that, they're worth 3 each. There's 7 there. That leaves us what? 38. 48 is 10. Yeah, that should be enough. So now, if we send that to horse, it won't let us send to horse. Okay, we're not keeping it then, I don't think. Because no matter what we do, we can't send it to horse or anything. It doesn't even say it's equipped, to be honest. But every time we come out of combat state, we lose it. Let's put it in the floor that time. Yeah. It's so good, but I don't think we can keep it. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Okay. There's nothing I can do. We can't keep it. It's a shame because it's a really good weapon. We need to get out of here. We can't sprint. We're going to have to get the horse. We're going to have to ride. We've got what we wanted here. We completed the mission to gain what we wanted. We now need to get out of here to get rid of all this stuff, fix what we can, and sort all that out. So, where do we want to go from here? That's the question. We need to go somewhere that's got a blacksmith, ideally. We're a long way from Rattay. Even Merhojed's not a really good place to go to, I wouldn't have said. We might be better off just heading straight south. We're heading to Sasau, aren't we? For the mysterious night. Is there anywhere on the way we can stop off? Summerpesh, there's no blacksmith there. No, I don't think there's a blacksmith here either, at the camp. There's no blacksmith nearby at all. Doesn't look like there is, annoyingly. I also don't know what's going to happen if we fast travel, because potentially we could get attacked on the way. But I kind of don't want to head to Sasau with all the stuff we've got. It might be we head straight down to Rattay. That's going to be the best place to fix stuff, sell stuff. Do we try fast travelling? Is the question. We've not really done the fast travelling ourselves, to be fair. But maybe we should. Because otherwise it's a very long ride, is all I'm thinking. There's a blacksmith there, though, actually, in Ledechko, which is near Sasau as well. I think we fast travel and get attacked. Would we survive, is the question. We're going to fast travel to Ledechko. Fingers crossed we don't get attacked. No, we can't. Okay. We're too overloaded. We're going to have to ride it, aren't we? Where's the horse there? Where's Pebbles? Right, we're too overloaded to even mount the horse. Wow. Okay. I hadn't seen that before, to be fair. Are we enough to now get on? No. I don't know how much we have to take off to get on. I think anything that's not worth, like the dark riding boots there that we've swapped out, let's get rid of those. I don't want to get rid of anything that's worth a decent amount of money, though. And we won't get what it says for them. That's the other thing, that money-wise, we'll never get exactly what it says. 12.15, 12.15, 12.15, 9. Okay, let's get rid of that one. I don't know how much weight the horse can still take, to be fair. No, the horse still got some weight on it. Nuremberg gauntlets, again. They can go. I'm transferring stuff to horse. It hasn't said the horse overweight yet. Is that enough for us to mount? No. We have mounted horse before when we've been overloaded, but obviously not this overloaded. That's our old helmet. Okay, horse can't carry any more. Horse has got space for 0.4. Still too overloaded. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of the apples. Bread. As I say, as much of this stuff we can keep, the better. It's whether we can keep all of it. We haven't got any weapons, that's fine. What have we got here? It's going to be things like nettles and things. They weight-wise add up very quickly. Dandelions. Okay. We're actually close to being okay for weight, I think. No, still too overloaded. I thought we were close. 243. Oh, 141. Yeah, we're miles away. So whether we can get rid of enough stuff to allow us to mount the horse. But at this rate, I don't think we have to drop some really expensive stuff. That's 9 on its own there. Marigold's 11. 13 mint. 146. That'll do it. 146. Okay, that's a massive amount of weight dropped. Is it enough to get on the horse? No. I don't know what else we can get rid of. I don't want to get rid of any of it, but I haven't got a choice. They're better than what we're already wearing. Okay, let's put those on instead. Get rid of one of those. We're still nowhere near close to weight. It's not wanting to get rid of too much, but we haven't got much choice to get rid of some of it. We did gain quite. We got 4 silver spurs. They're only got 1 weight each, though. To be fair, so it's not like they give us much. But they're meant to be worth 1,000 each. Hence why we don't want to get rid of them. Horse on cane and what? Okay. What else can we get rid of here? I don't think there's much out. St. John's Wort. I'll drop all 26. Valerian, 11. Is it enough to us on the horse? Yes. Okay. We're allowed on the horse. That was the big thing. Just being able to get on the horse. So half overloaded, you can get on the horse. We're going to make a fortune, but it does mean hopefully we can upgrade ourselves weapon-wise as well. Obviously, that wasn't what we intended. We was actually intending to fight. Don't want to go that way. We want to go down that way, don't we? We've got a long way to go. And obviously, we don't want to be attacked on the way either, because that would not bode well. But we kind of lucked out, which means we should be able to upgrade our weapons and make combat a bit better for ourselves. I definitely want a better mace. I think that would be extremely handy. We want to be heading south from here, down that way. Especially when you come against more armoured people. As Tasker was saying, blunt weapons tend to damage armour more. So we do want to be getting a better mace. Even an improvement to sword would be handy. Armour-wise, once it's all fixed, I think we'd be quite strong armour-wise. But I think it's our weapons that let us down a little bit. Although, we're probably not strong enough for a lot of our weapons either at this point. That's the other thing, is it all depends on our strength and stuff to see what weapons we can use. So, there is a chance we're not good enough with weaponry or strength or agility just yet to get anything better anyway. Right, the main story wants us to go to Sasau. We are going to head there, but we want to try and take a detour if we can to the Dechko to try and sell all this gear we've suddenly obtained. Yeah. That is the plan. I don't know if that's fast travel now, because we're lighter. It may actually let us fast travel. We haven't really fast travelled before. I think we did it once and haven't done it since. Mainly because we want to keep up our horsemanship. But at this point, I just want to get there before we finish. We've got about 10 minutes left, if that. No, too overloaded. Okay. So we can't fast travel anyway. We do have to do this manually. Yeah. The main thing is, if we get attacked, we just got to ride on. We can't stop and fight. One, we wouldn't be able to pick anything up, so we wouldn't gain from it. But if we can get to Let's-Go before we finish today, that would be a bonus. Now, I would want to go to Sasau, really, but I don't want to go there and activate the mission accidentally, not while with this overloaded. I don't think that would go well for us either. There is a... Oh, there's a blacksmith there, isn't there, near Talmberg? That might be the place to go. Talmberg. We follow this road to our left.
Yeah.
Even if we can't sell it all, if we can sell some, that would be a bonus.
Yeah.
I don't know where the dogs ended up in the end, to be fair. I'm sure he'll turn up at some point. We've managed to complete some more of the main story, though. We managed to help solve the illness in Merhojed. We think we have. We've got to go back at some point to see if we were right in our thinking that it was the well that's been poisoned by the raiders. We don't know for sure that we were correct. Oh, that. Making the horse go too quick. But yeah, I think we were. Obviously, we'll find out if everyone dies or not. We'll have to head back there in due course. What else did we complete? We found the treasure in Skalitz, which was surprising.
Yeah.
And took us a couple of attempts, to be fair, but we found it in the end. And we picked up a new mission about a priest going back to his old parish. And someone else coming in instead. That we still need to finish off, but kind of Skalitz took over. At least if we've got good armour and decent weaponry, it does mean that when we're attacked, we're not going to be as worse off as we have been previously. We've been quite careful with combat because we've struggled at it a little bit. But with better armour, hopefully that will help us in that regard, and we won't necessarily struggle as much, or not be as worried about it, if that makes sense. Right, this is a blacksmith here. So we want to fix the armour we've taken off the people, sell what's not as good. So before we do anything, let's quickly go. What am I doing? To our armour here. Just double check if anything is better than what we're wearing. So the Brigandine Chaucer's, I think they were ours originally. They're 15, 15, 6. Can I sort this? I can. There we go. I think that puts everything basically together that's in the same bit, I think. I don't know if it, I don't know what that's done actually. Is that that's in alphabetical order? I don't want it in alphabetical order. I want it sorted by type. Does it sort by type? I don't think it does it? Oh, I think that has actually done it. Or it's close to it. I don't know if it has. It's just making sure we're wearing the best armor we can, because that's the stuff we'll fix. It does seem like we are, to be fair. It's difficult to try and compare sometimes, though, I find. 2028. 24, 24, 10. Yeah. The cuirass we did have on previously, that's been swapped out. That's 18, 18, 7 to our 24, 24, 10. Silver spurs. Don't really know what they give us, to be fair. We're currently, I don't know what we're using, but Charisma 17, I think, is the big thing there, invisibility, but Charisma is the big thing, I think. I think we are wearing the best stuff we could get from what they had on them. They're ours. Charisma 13, durability 50. So I do think maybe we need to wear one of the silver ones. That's Charisma 17. Okay, there we go. Right. We want to fix everything we have that we're wearing, sell what we can, kind of see where we're at money-wise after that. So, anything we're wearing, we're repairing, essentially. Money-wise, we've got 1.9 thousand gross on. We've got plenty to spend. And we're going to make a load back in a minute. Anyway. I'm not going to fix the sword. Lords of Leaper gauntlets will fix. It's amazing we've not found better gauntlets yet, I must admit. Okay, I think that's everything. Obviously we'll haggle, we always do. Just to increase our speaking. We are rapidly out of time.
Alright,
let's see how much we can make while we're here. I didn't actually see how much money he had on him. So it's going to cost us 750 to fix these. Let's go to 650. He won't do it. He might half that.
I'd almost shake on that.
See what he comes to. Okay, so we've got 50 gross on off. I don't think that's too bad.
I can live with.
Okay. Trade. He's got 800. Oh, he's only got 872. He hasn't got that much money on him. Although we can trade weaponry if he's got anything better. But I don't think he has. Common saber. Bludgeon. Keeper's axe. Common shield. Some of this stuff I think we sold him, to be fair. Spike club is what we have. Armor-wise, again, if he has anything armor-wise that's better, I'll be very surprised. In all honesty, considering what we've just done. Yeah, he hasn't got anything better, has he? Okay, we're not going to be able to sell very much to him by the looks of things. And stuff that said it's worth 1,000 won't be worth 1,000. That's the thing. We'll sell what we can. Especially some of our old stuff as well. Okay, we're nearly already maxed out what you can have, and we're still not underweight yet. Okay, he hasn't got enough money for what we're trading. Let's do one of those. Let's do 2 of those. I know he hasn't got enough money. If we go basket, we take off. I'm saying this. It's 1,001. If we need to take something off, I want something that doesn't weigh very much, ideally. Probably those 2, to be fair. Still too much. We take, yeah. Okay. That's about all we can sell. We're still overweight as well. Worst comes to, but there's nothing we can do. If he had stuff we could trade for, that wouldn't be too bad, but he hasn't.
Let's have a word about the.
Well, Hagrid won't be able to go up by much because we know he hasn't got much more money left over.
We can try it.
But it is good for our speech skill to try and haggle a little bit.
See now, I knew we'd come to.
There we go. We've got a little bit more out of him than what it said. We've got a bit of weight off. Not as much as we would like, but we've got some weight off at least. Just want to double check. We got more saviour snaps on the horse, because if not, we may be in a bit of trouble when it comes to saving. Yes, we have. We've got 10 there. 7-5 across, 6 across. Right. Yeah, we definitely need to put stuff in a chest, don't we? Although if we put it in the chest, I forget it's there. To be fair, but yeah, that's something we definitely need to do. I think is start storing stuff. Although there's nothing better than what we have. It's when you find weapons that are better than what we have. So the stuff the horse currently has on it, weapon-wise, we probably should start looking at either storing or selling. We've got a cumin axe there. That's a damaged spike club. To be fair, we probably could get rid of that, in all honesty. And we need to sell the hunting. Oh no, that's bow we can't use yet. Hence why it's still there. But yeah, we're doing all this stuff. I don't think is better than what we're wearing though. That's the thing. We just need to properly compare. We did gain, I'm pretty sure, in stealth. Which isn't, yeah, we gained level 3 in stealth now. There's something we've not really looked at. So there's 2 new skills open. Daring Debonair. You gain a 1 bonus on strength and vitality after committing a crime until you're caught or leave the scene. Or Rainman. You move almost silently in the rain. The noise effects are reduced. Wow, that's quite good actually, to be fair. Not what we want though. We want stealth kill. That's what we're saving for. We haven't done really very much stealth wise. That's why it's not going up very quickly. To be fair, we've nearly leveled up main level as well. We are getting there. There's so much I'm just not sure whether to have or not. That's the thing. Yeah. Anyway, we are out of time. We've overrun a little bit. I think we got lucky more than anything else with Skalitz. We went there for the treasure. And after eventually we managed to find the treasure, thanks to you guys' help as well. Tasco, very much appreciated. We did manage to find the treasure in the end, but we did get killed a couple of times before and after the treasure, to be fair. And in theory, we probably shouldn't have got the gear we got because we didn't kill the people. But the soldiers there may end up killing the bandits, the robbers, whatever you want to call them, and we've managed to profit from that. Now, I suppose it's a little bit cheating. It's not cheating, I suppose, in game, isn't it? The fact the soldiers attacked the bandits in Skalitz, that's not our doing. Taking their gear, it was there to be taken. I do feel like we cheesed it a little bit, and that's definitely not a good thing. But at the same time, if you come across a body and it's not stealing, because it doesn't say steal, and they've got really good armor, you can't say no, can you, really? But yeah, that is us. A massive thank you guys for this morning. Been an incredible stream as always. We are back tomorrow morning with Expeditions and Mud Runner game tomorrow morning. Kingdom Come Deliverance is back on Friday morning as well. And that's it for me. A massive thank you guys. Thank you, Tasco. Stu, thanks for popping by. Much appreciated. And anyone else that's still in the stream that I haven't seen or haven't said your name, hope you all have a fantastic day. I'm off to play Poker Pier for this afternoon. If I can stay awake and not fall asleep, that is my plan. I'm obsessed with the thing so far. If you've been enjoying it yourself, I hope you're enjoying it as well. But yeah, that is me. I'm just going to womble on if I'm not careful. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We're back tomorrow morning. Expeditions and Mud Runner game Friday for Kingdom Come Deliverance. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you on live stream very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.